Allow me to remind you that an epidemic of unknown origin has already eradicated a few genuinely distinctive towns in the northern part of the country. The cause and circumstances of these tragic events remain uncertain. There is a lot that we cannot explain yet. It appears as though the plague has a mind of its own, as if it is driven by some irrepressible will. Why else has no one managed to fight it successfully? Why does it target the most precious aspects of our existence? The sand plague picks its victims fastidiously, and the same principle always draws it back to whoever tries to oppose it. Surprisingly, we've yet to hear a single word from the powers that be.
Ah, hello. That was quick. Glad to see you could make it. I'm just going to let this run through so that anybody else who wants to join in has time to get here, and then we'll get underway. Wow, 4 people watching already. That was quick. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Sorry for the slight delay. I would have gotten started about 5 minutes earlier, but I needed to get up, take a shower, and get stuff put together, and it took a little bit longer than I'd anticipated. But we're fine, we're here, and it's only, what, maybe 5 minutes behind schedule? Okay, so day 9, 10, and 11, from what I understand, are basically going to be Oyun's trials. And I've been warned that these things are freaking brutal. So, our exhaustion and infection are both very low. Hunger's starting to build up, though. I probably want to just honestly... Alright, first off, fix the food problem. Now, I'm a little torn on how I want to handle this. On the one hand, I kind of want to just go straight to my home and rest there. Let time pass until the morning and then worry about everything else. But I kind of want to try and track down a bunch of bandages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save now. Then we're going to leave. And we're going to kind of explore a bit. We're going to see if we can find any vagrants. Oh, that always scares the crap out of me when that happens right out the door. It'll go away in a minute. So we'll see if we can find any vagrants, water bottles, whatever. Just stuff that we can use to continue working through the day. How's my other looking? Pretty empty for the most part. A lot of herbs. Probably should have deposited those. I can also try and find... If I stay in the infected areas, I might be able to find the infected people wandering too close to the guards or whatnot. And if they do that, then I can, of course, eliminate them. Or let the guards eliminate them, keep my reputation intact, and earn myself a bunch of free infected organs, which I would kind of like to do just so that I can get my hands on more of my own medications, stuff that I make, so on and so forth. Can I check this dumpster real fast? Yes, I can. Okay, sorry, hold on a second, guys. I need to step over here for a moment and do this. Hopefully it won't look like anything to you guys, but there we go. Sometimes when I shuffle around my programs and whatnot, my mouse doesn't stay locked in the pathologic window. which can be really bad if you're trying to, you know, fight with one of the thugs who's got a butcher knife or something, and then they, you know, while I'm trying to fight him, I accidentally click outside the window, and it's not good. Oh, hey, Gregory Esloff. Just be ready once you start the main quest. You want to finish as fast as possible. Good luck. Thanks. Yep, I'm sure I'm gonna need it. That's usually my plan, though. I don't sidetrack a whole lot. Ooh, you, come here. Generally, as soon as I've got the main quest, I want it done. That was a lesson that I learned the hard way with the Bachelor's storyline. You know, there were a couple times where I dawdled a little bit, and then I regretted it later. Do you have bandages? You do have bandages, and I want as many of those as I can get my mitts on, so I will take that bandage from you. And I think I now have, like, what, maybe 2 bandages and drugs? 4. Okay, I've got 4 bandages. It usually takes about 2 to bring my health back up, but I want many more if I can get them. Hey, Marzipan Crow, nice to see ya. Everybody's drifting in. That's exciting. I like to see you guys. Let's see. I wanted to check more dumpsters over up here, though. Keep our eyes out for any thugs, because I really don't want to fight them. I'm trying to stockpile my bandages right now. I do not want to use any of them on needless combats. But while I'm at it, I may as well check for more supplies. Well, there's a bunch more water. It's enough for at least 2 more bandages. I'll probably even start picking up tourniquets if I find them as well, because I feel like people have been warning me almost this entire playthrough to stockpile bandages. Get lots of bandages. You know, keep healing items on hand. So I feel like I'm really going to need them, and I don't feel like I have nearly enough. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. How many... Do I have any hand razors? I've got 3. I might be able to trade for some bullets or something from these guys real quick. Also trying very hard not to get infected again. Yeah, no, you're going to need at least 5 or 7 or 10 or whatever for each of those. Some of you might have something. Do you all have the same stuff? No, but none of you have anything I want. Alright, that's fine. I'll find another one. Is this day 9? There's a surprising lack of soldiers. It is day 9, and I was just noticing that myself not too long ago. Or maybe this is day... Why does this say day 8? I swear to God, I finished day 9. Is there something going on here that I'm not aware of? Sorry guys, hold on a second. Alright, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna... That seems unusual. I swear to God we did day 8 last time. I'm concerned. I could be incorrect, but I swear to God we did that. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back to my little workshop area so I can rest, and I'm gonna let the rest happen, and then I'm gonna see where I'm at. Because last time I played... I know I saved it, but I swear to God it was day 8 that we did last time. Day 8 should be the one where you go in, you talk to Oyun and whatnot. You have to go and get your final inheritance and whatnot. So this should be day 8. I didn't load the wrong one, did I? No. Day 7, day 8, and I only overwrote the day 8 file. It was day 8 when we got in. I'm going to be very upset with this game if it has encountered a bug, like maybe I've reached a max number of save slots or something. If that's the case, this is going to not be fun. Because this is not how I remember leaving it either. The more I think about it, the more I'm concerned that I'm going to have to play through day 8 again. Because... I believe at the end of day 9 my infection rate was higher. I was not quite in such good shape that I am now. And if I rest and it's going to be the quest that tends me to go deal with the foreman, that's going to answer a lot of very unfortunate questions. Might give me a chance to play through it again in better form. I've got the Panacea, at least, which is better than... See, last time I played 2, we had a problem, where essentially what happened was... I'd started the game and I thought I'd saved, but apparently I hadn't, or something along those lines, and I wound up beginning the game... Yeah, see, there's the new save. Halfway through the previous day. Alright, so let's just rest for a bunch of time. We've got a save file. Do you have the bone that you got from Aspity? That's actually a very good question. Do I have the bone that I got from Aspity? I do not. Unless it's in here somewhere. Okay, so something happened. I know I saved. I made a big deal of it at the end of yesterday. But for some reason, it's almost like that save file isn't in existence anymore. It got removed or something to that effect. So I'm essentially replaying the same day yet again. Which is extremely frustrating to me because I did this exact same thing last time, and I know I saved it. So I'm thinking there's probably a bug in the game where I've got maybe too many save files or something like that, because I didn't have this many when I played through it The Bachelor, because for like the first 5 days I had a really bad habit of not saving enough, and if anything on the Haruspex I've maybe been over saving, so I think I need to remove a bunch of save files and hope that that fixes that problem, but regardless I have to play through day 8 again. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do you want to watch me go through the same day that we went through last time, or do you want to pick it up when we actually are where we can make some real progress? Because I don't want to make you guys sit through this again if you don't want to deal with the same stuff you've seen before. Alright, I am, however, going to start removing some of these files because I don't need a bazillion of them. Actually, let's just come up here from the start, and we'll just start wiping out day 7 files. I'm going to leave the earliest day 7 files, so that if I have to go back, worst case scenario, I can go back from that particular day. I say as I wipe out the last day 7 file. But, I want to start getting rid of some of these files, because I think that's my best guess for why we're having a problem with this, because we shouldn't be, but apparently we are, because I know I saved the game last time, because I was extra paranoid about having the same thing that happened to me last week happen again, which it just did, and not maintaining the save file that I made for that particular day. Which does not work for me. Okay, day 5. Day 5. Day 5. Okay, there's day 5, day 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. Day 3. Day 2. And day 12 of The Bachelor. Okay, so we've got save files now from day 2 to day 8, but we don't have a bazillion of them like we did before. I don't know why it's doing that, but I don't like it at all. So basically, yeah, I'm stuck playing through the same one. That's grumpy making for me. Okay, well, let's rest anyway, because I don't really want to wander around wasting time doing stuff I've already done. I guess I could use it to save bandages, but I've already got a bunch. Alright, 6 hours is too much. Let's rest for 4. It'll be almost 7 in the morning at that point. Infection will be building up a tiny little bit. And I guess it gives us a chance, at least it gives me a chance to do better than I've done last time. I'm going to put away the herbs because I don't need those. Yeah, see, the army arrives tomorrow, and I know they did that. And I remember, too, at the end of the last one that I did, I got surprised by the gunshots because they always made me jump in the previous Bachelor playthrough as well. That's so frustrating. I don't know why it did that, and I'm not happy about it, but oh well. Gotta get through it. I guess I've got a bunch of infected stuff, so if I need to make more meds for myself, I can do that tonight. That's good to know. So at least I've got that going for me. Okay, so I've got everything I need now to approach the day. I have to do this all over again, but we can do it better. That's the important thing. And that would include as well, in theory, the quest that I got from Yorgi Kane. I know I saved. I know I saved. Alright, so this was the one to the Bachelor, worried by Aglaya Leech's behavior. So we're going to head back that way and go talk to... oh, right, and now I'm hungry again, so we'll just do that real quick. I wish I knew why I did that. I really do. I don't know if I... Yeah, I'm going to save on camera next time, so if this happens again, I've got video proof. Something I can go back and watch and be like, hey guys, this didn't work. I know that I saved, but somehow it rolled back to my day 8. And the last one, at least, it rolled back to, like, halfway through the day. I don't know why this one would have done this, but not real happy about it. Checked the end of your last stream. You definitely made an overwrite save at the very end. Must be a weird bug. Yeah, so something must have overwritten it, or it didn't keep the save, or the save became inaccessible, or something, but I definitely played through and made a save from day 8 to day 9, so no idea why, but you know what, I'm gonna play through this anyway. We're just gonna call this day 8 again. And we'll do it better than the last time, I suppose. We'll try and save more bandages, keep ourselves in better health, try not to get infected quite as much, and then I don't know if I'm I don't know if I can't do both days today, because it's going to take me probably 2 hours or so to complete. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a lengthy process. If I can do both days, it's going to be like a 4.5 hour live stream. So, and I've been live streaming a lot. My throat is a little bit haggard. Part of my groggily sounding voice is that I'm tired, and I have only just recently woken up, and part of it is the fact that due to the charity live streaming that I've been doing on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I have also done a lot of live streaming this week, and so my throat's... I don't know if I can handle a 4-hour live stream, because I did one yesterday. I did a 4-hour plus live stream just last night that wrapped up around 11 my time. So I guess we'll see what happens. But, okay. We'll just quit belly aching and get to it. Alright, you fall over. I want your stuff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't need the lockpicks. Do I want to pick up the organs? I kind of don't. I have enough herbs already, and I don't have enough room for them in my inventory anyway, so I'm going to leave the organs there for now. I don't need any more herbs. I've got a lot of black, brown, bloody tweer. I've got white wisp. I've got swevery. Everything's all pretty much in order. Alright, we're just going to avoid him. Because like I said, I'm not fighting him. I'm avoiding combats today. If there's something like I see him beating up on someone else, and they can distract him while I attack him, then I'll do it. But I'm not going to... I don't want to needlessly fight with them and lose a bunch of health when I'm trying to stockpile bandages. Okay, so I talked to you, and you pretty much just tell me to go talk to Aglaya, I'm pretty sure.
What's going on in the bloody abattoir?
Quite an impression on the
Why
powers that
didn't I think
be.
of it before?
Learned man, what do you mean? We talked about freedom. My ear's playing tricks on me. Are you stuck? What do you want to know from me? You're wrong. Aglaé is a rather elegant theory on how it all works. It's a shame you can't talk to her. Nothing is impossible. Because I can talk to her, and I'm going to go do that right now. I'm not going to read through the whole thing, simply because I'm trying to make progress. I want to have to clear through it a second time, so I'm just trying to do that. If you are tuning into this as a recording, then you can, of course, view what actually happened on day 8, when we did this for real, the first time, by just viewing the last live stream. Otherwise, I hope you guys will bear with me, the ones who are actually watching this live, and you'll just let me kind of blow through these conversations in an effort to get to something that we've actually not already seen. Alright, let's grab these. Ugh. I love this game, but that's really annoying. I didn't want to have to play through the same thing twice. And we had a nice little cliffhanger ending last time, too. Well, not cliffhanger, but... You know, the last time we played it, I didn't know what I was doing, and that leads to unexpected and kind of exciting outcomes. In this particular case, that meant that I was trying to complete a quest for Yorgi Kane. And I did not have a lot of time, and so I wound up basically cutting it down to like the last 4 minutes of the day, and I was able to complete the quest.
Crows in the sky.
Okay, I will not doubt your words. My choice has nothing to do with self-preservation. I understand. Why is it hopeless? Not for me, but I think they deem it hopeless. What are you planning to do? That is so. That is so. So, manages the kin personally, but requires a middleman in any matter that has to do with the abattoir. Yes, my father used to say the same thing. The foreman oversees the rituals and performs the rites from time to time. Yeah, that sounds about right. Where'd the blood come from? That is true. I'll follow your bold advice. What if the abattoir is closed? Wait for me, I'll be back. Okay, so now we have to go and talk with Taya, I believe. Actually, no, I don't think we do, because we've already been in there. Sacrifice was a failure. The way to the abattoir passes through the Charmitary. Because we've already talked with Foreman Oyun. We had to talk to him once before, a while back, simply because we needed to get, that's how we got the bull's blood in the first place. We had to talk to Taya, who told me about the ritual. She needed me to find out the answer to her story. Where did we do the story last time? I'm already forgetting what happened on day 8. It happened a week ago. And I'd moved past it and was focusing on day 9. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so here's my plan, guys. I'm going to play through day 8 again. At the conclusion of which, I'm going to save the game. Like 2 or 3 times. In quick succession. Having done that, I will exit the game, still with the live stream. Excuse me, still with the live stream running. I don't want to fight with him. Right, but I have to go one or the other. Let's see, to the abattoir. I'm still only halfway there, so I could follow him. Oh, there we go. Still on stream. Oh, Jesus. Avoid that, and I'm just gonna run. He'll probably come chasing after me in a second here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we'll let him beat up on him, and then I'll come help him out. There we go. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, water, I'll take that. Beta tablets, that's all fine. We'll save it, and then on stream, I'm going to reload it. And we're going to take a look and see what happens to those save files. If they're all gone, then I kind of have to decide how I'm going to handle it. If I need to, like, do an uninstall and reinstall of the entire game, or if I can get away with something else in order to actually make progress and complete the playthrough, because I really don't want to leave it now. I mean, like I said, we're on day 9. I don't want to stop on day 9. I want to complete the freaking game. But I don't know if I can live stream my way through the entire thing, because these are 2-hour days, approximately. So, for example, if I were to discover, God help us, that at the end of this live stream, all my progress disappears, all the save files vanish, or something to that effect, then essentially what I will be forced to do, let's see if we can just grab this rat real fast. There we go. I would have to, I guess, play through the game before each live stream. So if it doesn't save the day 8 files from today, then I would load it up, and next week I'd have to play through day 8 before the live stream starts, so that it would actually be day 9 when we get started. And then the week after that, I would potentially have to play through days 8 and 9 to get to day 10. And all in all, I would wind up starting to play the game at like midnight so that the live stream could start at 8 a.m. for day 11 or 12, so... Oh, I really hope it's not a bug that stays. I hope that I'm right, and that it is a bug, but it's tied to the number of saves, because if that is the case, then we have a solution for it, and deleting the old excess saves should take care of the problem. We'll just hold on to whatever save files we need, or whatever save files came from, like, the last save file, or the first save file from day 8, or something like that. Save the earliest one, and then get rid of all the others. Bandages, you don't, so you are not helpful to me. Okay, grab that, and rat stab him. That is a firebomber. I don't like you either. I'm gonna move this way. Okay. Firebombers aren't so bad, though. As long as you've got a little bit of distance between you, you can get away. Alright, so I'm gonna head into that shop, see if I can find some food, and then we will continue to head to the abattoir. I'm gonna buy both of those. Thank you very much. I really like buying bread. Bread is invaluable to me in this game. Nothing there. Okay. So we gotta get to the abattoir. Oh crap. Ah, son of a bitch. Now he's gonna throw the knife and attack me. Alright, we're just gonna run around him and head into that food shop. Right here. He might have some more food that I want. I want to just stockpile on the stuff if I can. 778, 1558. It's a bit more expensive, but I'll restock on food. And we're good. Okay. And the other weird thing, too, is I know that the save files were maintained while I was playing the game, because I was continually saving and reloading numerous times, but there was only one day 8 save file at the beginning of today. I'm almost positive that it's got to be an issue with a number of save files, like a hidden save file amount. And we exceeded that number of save files, and so it stopped overwriting new ones and just, like, it saved a temporary save file, like, while you're in the game, but it didn't solidify those or something. I don't know. Can I get in here? No. Okay, so the abattoir is closed, so I'm going to load that back up, save myself the time. And I do have to talk to Taya. Taya will tell me to go find Clara. Clara I will find by talking to Camilla, and then by talking to Sticky. That gets me the answers to the... well, it gives me the rest of the story that Taya wants to hear, which gains me access into the abattoir. Okay, so we're making progress. So let's go up here and talk to Taya real fast. So far, so good. At least now we know the answers to everything, so this will go a lot faster, in theory. I suppose I could spend some time tonight making curative brews. Need to get in the abattoir, do it then. Depends on what you want. What does she want? Don't cry. So what do you want me to reveal to you? Okay. So now I gotta go talk to, Capella. That's the word. I might have said Camilla earlier, and that's not right. Alright, so we're gonna head down the stairs and go talk to Capella in Lump. Capella will then direct me to go and take care of Sticky and Notkin. Notkin will be fine. Sticky will be in the presence of Clara, who will be filling her head with crazy stories that we can use to make Taya happy. Okay. I like knowing what I'm doing and where I'm going. It's kind of nice. Then I think I can even go back to Capella and talk to her again, but I don't really remember for sure. We're saving ourselves a lot of time here. When you know exactly where you need to go and when, it does tend to make this easier. So we might blow through today a little faster. I mean, as fast as we can. It obviously still takes time to travel and get there, but I'm okay with it. Okay. And hang a right here. And just head straight on through. Which should put us out near Anna Angel's house. Yep. And we just gotta hang a left and go across that bridge, and we should be right next to the lump. Yay, us. Oh, and I see another vagrant over there, who hopefully has bandages and or tourniquets. I would take both at this point. Bandages are obviously the more valuable of the two, but I want whatever I can get my hands on. What do you got? Yeah, I got a tourniquet. Alright, well, I've got 37 bottles of water, so I will accept your tourniquet and bid you a good day. Okay. That's the one thing I'm focusing on right now, is maybe it will help me get bandages that I need to do a better job with the coming day. Rifle, revolver, monomycinium. Those are 5. These are 1, 2, and 6. Okay. 6. 5, 6. Alright, let's just do that. We'll do these. Okay. Good enough. Okay, well. Nice. Oh, jeez. And another one right there. There we go. That'll be hand razors and money. And more hand razors and money. Damn it. Fuck off, rat. Trying to prevent the infections, but if that's the worst I get hit with, then I think we can survive. Money and water. And this guy's probably also got money and water. Money and tablets. I don't think I really need that many alpha tablets, but I'll take them anyway. Alright, so let's go talk to Capella. Infection's looking okay for now. It's obviously not perfect, but it's not bad either. I suppose I could always stop by my home.
Changeling is
okay, I acknowledge you. More to our eyes. Oh, so that's where this is going. Are they in danger? Why these particular kids? Do you want me to look after them? I don't need power. Okay, let's say we have a deal. Alright, so now we go and we look after Sticky and Notkin. Although Notkin doesn't really need the help. It's Sticky that we need to go talk to. So rather than spend time going and finding Notkin and having him basically just say Capella went to, or Clara went to Sticky, we'll just go straight to Sticky. Okay. Plan of action. Letter from... oh, Bachelor's Choice, right. So this is him basically saying, don't get in my way. To which I say, I won't directly impede your progress, but I'm not going to help you either. You can take care of your own bound. Unless I need him for a quest, I'm not helping out. On that note, I think I might actually have to give Yorgi Kane some antibiotics if I want to go talk to him. But I'm not going to worry about that for a little while yet. Because I just don't need to. Okay. Head right on through here. And down to Stickies. By the way, Gregory, thank you once again for checking the stream and making sure I'm not insane. Checked the end of your last stream. You definitely made an overwrite save at the very end. Yep. I feel much better knowing that I'm not a lunatic and thought that I saved and hadn't. There we go. Okay, so here's Clara. Make a save. I just overwrite the same one again. That's fine.
I'm so tired.
Soul and a Halves told me a funny story about crystal flowers or something. No idea the ending's really funny, though. There's something funny about it. They were totally hysterical, especially when it got to that prince. Living flowers dying. No, another one. There was something else. Maybe, and you know your tales, huh? Okay, so that got us everything we needed. We can talk to Sticky real quick. You saw me. I live here, cozy.
Bachelor has found
I'm so scared I can't sleep now. Try to focus on the good things. Ugh. I actually think I want to talk to Clara again if I can. Is there anything else she'll say to me? Nope, different attitude today, kiddo. Alright, so we're good. Infection is building a bit, but... stop it. That's just kind of to be expected when you go around the day. So we will have to spend the evening for sure. I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm basically going to try and blitz my way through these quests. Spend as little time getting distracted as I can. I mean, still want to take advantage of money and hand raisers and whatnot so I can get food and whatever. But not picking any open fights, not taking any risks I don't have to. Just make our way through the main day's quests. Then at the end of that day, I can spend some time mixing up Twirine extract concoction things and using those infected organs and whatnot to produce something to fight the infection with. Once I've done that, I can rest and start the beginning of day 9, hopefully with decent health and low infection. Because that's the worst thing for me about the infection, is that it just devours your health over time. Hi, you know that flamethrower heals from a disease? I believe I did know that, but the problem is surviving the flamethrower. I know that one of them tried that and somebody mentioned that it could burn away the infection, but the last time I didn't actually intentionally try it, but I got torched because I walked too close to one of those flamethrower troopers, and he torched me, but good. Alright, fresh meat costs 10, so I'm gonna hold off. You, maybe? If you've got dried meat, I might consider it. Nope, okay. Oh, a couple of vagrants down here, though. I'm gonna talk to both of them. Not really interested in talking to you right now. Do you have bandages? You do have bandages, so here's 5 water, and I will take said bandage. How about you? You also have a bandage, so here's 5 water, and I will take said bandage. Alright, we're doing better on bandages now. So now we'll head over this way, hang a left, or hang a right at Anna Angel's, and then a left when we get to the infected area, and head straight to the Termitary. So we can talk to Taya. Now that I once again know the answer to her story. Yeah. Nice little smiley face there, yeah. Flamethrowers might heal you, but only if you can survive the cure. That's one instance where the cure is probably worse than the disease. Huh. Well, they're probably going to punch the hell out of you in a second. And when they do... No? Alright, well, I'm just going to leave. Alright, there he goes. Because that, I want the infected stuff. I think I'm now out of space in other... Oh, not quite. Okay, so let's grab that one too. This is a way I can produce curative twirine extract stuff, and I want those. I may have to swing by my little workshop and empty out my inventory at some point, but that's okay. We'll make it all work. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head... Yeah, we're on track. Back into the Termitary. I know I've said this before too, but I cannot wait for the reimagined Pathologic. Having played through the Marble Nest and seen what they've been doing with the environments and the characters and the animations and everything, I am extremely excited to see what the Termitary and the Abattoir will look like in their new reimagined world. I actually wound up checking the blog, which you can see on Pathologic, I think it's pathologic-game.com. And their most recent entry was mentioning how they now have motion capture technology, and that's what they're using to animate a lot of the people. Hey there, Taya. Here's how the story of the Icy Prince ends. As time went by, the crystal flower became the greediest in the garden. I believe he engineered it so the gardener would pick a different flower instead of the crystal one. Did the flower end up all alone in an empty garden? It did, and it kept growing, but it was also killing the garden. Blossomed, spread its seeds all over the place. New garden grew 100 times more beautiful than the one before. I think it was that one. Let me into the abattoir. Okay, there we go. So now we're into the abattoir, and we can go and actually talk to Foreman Oyun now. How am I looking stats-wise? Hunger's starting to build. Exhaustion is starting to get up there. Health is starting to come down, presumably thanks to the infection and maybe the rat bite. So maybe... I don't know. Alright, so the way that the main quest goes... I basically need to go and talk to Foreman Oyun. Once I've talked to him, he'll basically send me to talk with Aspity. Once I've talked to Aspity, I will get the bone. Then I go back to Foreman Oyun again, and that should finish out the first quest for the day. Now, if I choose to do it, I can go do Yorgi. If I choose to do it, I can go do Yorgi Kane's quest as well. Letter from Capella. There's different kinds. Aglaya states that... I don't remember this one. A lot has changed. We now face a different kind of peril. New actors have ascended the scene, announcing that the time is ripe for the heroes of the preview play to bow out, and I don't want my friends to vanish into oblivion. Aglaya states that the three families are no longer in charge. She is wrong. Perhaps you're willing to share her delusion. The time of the kin has come. We descend back into the earth, right? However elaborate your plans, you will need a mistress. There is more than just the kin here. There is also the town. Its civilized people can only be governed by a ruling family. Do not reject us in a hurry. Side with me today, and before long I will help you fulfill your destiny to the fullest extent. Alright, well, we'll keep that in mind for later. First things first. Go talk to Foreman Oyun. I will probably go and talk to Capella. I didn't actually talk to Capella about the two kids on the way back. Okay, so let's just head straight through here. Past the cows. And it would be nice if Oyun didn't live so far from the entrance. Ugh. Excuse me. Again, I was up until like 11:30 midnight live streaming Final Fantasy yesterday. Ugh, man. But yeah. The abattoir is not a small place, and Oyun, of course, does not live anywhere close, or does not hang out anywhere near the entrance. He is all the way inside the abattoir. Which is this way, yep. There's Oyun, okay.
It is all your fault.
Okay, I want to ask for the blood you gave me yesterday, son of Isidore Barak. I've accepted my father's inheritance in full. I have. Don't know what you're talking about. I'll be back, Elder One. Go chat with Aspity, who says she's in love with me. But Remake will be on Unity, and he isn't optimized for games with open world. Maybe not, but I trust that the guys at Icepick Lodge, they've got a very specific vision in mind for what they want this game to be. And they wanted it to be better than the original. They wanted it to be without some of the bugs that they'd had. They wanted it to be with polished characters and in a full world with the stories that they'd envisioned. And so, you know, it might be on Unity, and maybe Unity isn't optimized for an open world game, but I think they can do it. I'm confident that Icepick Lodge will make it happen. I don't think that they're going to... They care so much about this game that I just don't think they'll let it go if it's anything less than what they were hoping it would be. At least that's my hope, and I hope that faith isn't misplaced, because they've cranked out some pretty amazing stuff. I actually bought the third Icepick Lodge that is available on Steam on the sale, which was Knock Knock. I went the wrong way, damn it. I knew there was a reason I wanted to go that other direction. It's closer to Aspity if I go out the other way, but it's probably still faster if I run back inside and head out that way. Or that way to you guys. Camera flips my gestures around. So when I point that way, it's actually meaning to the right, not to the left. Okay. Really wish I'd stopped doing that. And even if it's not optimized for an open world, at least Marble Nest was actually pretty solid. I didn't really encounter too many actual bugs in Marble Nest when I played. I don't think it crashed on me or anything. It did take ages to load. But again, I think that's more because it was like a pre-alpha build of the game rather than the engine it was built on. And they warned you right at the beginning that none of it had been optimized or anything, so I wasn't really surprised. Okay, Aspity's house should be that one right there. Do I have any more water bottles? No. I picked up a couple of actual filled water bottles, but I believe in them too. I think a lot of us do. Oh, shit. This is almost the same thing that happened to me last time. Alright, I'm going to use one of these black vaccine things to try and build my immunity back up, because the last time I did this, I got hit by like 4 infection clouds or something. It was bad. Okay.
Yes.
Look me in the eye. Did you hand it over to me in full? No, I didn't. Explain yourself. Fallen in love with you. Fallen in love like a slave falls in love with her master. Like a thing falls in love with its owner. It's a dog's affection. I know it's forbidden for a dodong to couple with a woman from the kin. I'm simply devoted to you. I see. So what was it you preferred to postpone? It's a bone. Why did you hide it from me? Intuition. You did wrong. Give me the bone. It is rightfully yours. Had I not abused the situation, you'd have been dead by now. You will now be once again accused of patricide by many. The week-old story will repeat itself. Be prepared. It'll be different now. I will take care of it all on my own. Okay, so now we've got the stupid bone. We can head back to the abattoir, but I do have to go back out through the infected zone to do it. Great. Yep, and the infection's building now. Not that I really expected much less. Okay, so I need to head straight up this way. This is going to be a long walk through the infected areas of the game. Ugh. Well, if I didn't need to spend a bunch of time bringing my infection rate down before, I sure as hell do now. Really hate those things. Go away, please. Thank you. Watch out for that. And I will be on my way. Okay, yeah, it's a pity that that entrance to the abattoir doesn't go both ways. It only goes one direction. Alright, I'm gonna make another new save. And then we will hang a left to the abattoir. Yeah, it would save me so much time if I could just go back into the abattoir over there instead of having to walk all the way back around again. But from what I'm told, it's a one-way entrance. I guess I haven't actually tried going both ways, but doesn't sound like it's really an option. Loading! Thank you so very much. Okay. I gotta say, for some reason it also feels like you get out of the abattoir a lot faster than it takes to get into it. Like, leaving Forman somehow feels like it takes less time than getting to him does. No idea why. Now see, why couldn't they have just hollowed out one of those stalactites and let you walk through there? It would save so much time. Alright. Still, at least it beats the Bachelor, where you walk in here and just get the tar beaten out of you. Okay. And we will go this way. And I believe it's around the rocks over here. And right there. Okay. I can overwrite that one.
Swamp. What is this body made of?
Wise man speaks.
It is all.
What? Do I not? Ah, son of a... I'm an idiot. Ugh. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a quick reload then. It's a ways back. I'll have to talk to some people again, but I'm actually going to load from this save. For 2 reasons. Number 1, it occurs to me that I have a lot of infected organs on me, and I'd like to deposit them. And if I go back to this one. I'm close to my... oh, no, but I don't have them in that one. Okay, so new plant... No, I still think it's better, because I was extremely infected in the last one. Taiji Sage, not a fretful child, seems confused. You talk... Okay, so I haven't actually spoken with you yet, or have I?
I'm so...
Funny story, no idea, totally hysterical, no another one, something else. Maybe you know your tales. Okay. Why did I do that?
What?
You saw me? Cozy? Don't be afraid it's not real. Shouldn't think about it like that. What if they come back? I'll stop by tomorrow, we'll think of something. Okay. Now we're leaving. So I'm losing out on the infected organs, but I can also do what I don't think I did last time, and I can go and stop by and talk to Capella now that I've visited with Sticky. And I think she's going to want me to stop by at some point anyway. Maybe I'll be there too early, maybe not, but... Ugh. The other reason that I'm hoping to do this is I want to see if maybe I can avoid getting hit by those infection clouds on my way to talk with Aspity, which I did not do last time. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, there we go. How many bandages do I have? 4 and a tourniquet, so I think I probably gave up some of my bandages too when I did that. Bummer. You know what, suddenly I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, we're not going to waste a whole bunch of time. We're going to reload from that save file. We'll just have to make do with the fact that we took a long time to do it. The bone should be on the floor in Aspity's house. If it winds up being gone, or that I've just killed off a whole bunch of time, then I will come back, or I'll reload from Clara's house, but I don't want to load back that far. Because I've got, like, 7 bandages or something, I think, now? 6. 6 bandages and a tourniquet, and I want all the bandages I can get. I really do. Oh, why did I do that? It was so stupid of me. Alright, well, we'll grab the bone, and maybe I'll rest a little bit to bring my exhaustion levels down. Not maybe the full way, but some of the way down. And I don't think I'm going to bother with the Yorgi Kane storyline this time. Well, maybe I will. Because there was supposed to be something that you could talk to them about later. Ugh. Foolish Braskus, why did you not save more frequently? Probably because now I'm overcorrecting the other way, since I think too many save files kind of screwed us over. Now I'm, like, hesitant to have too many more. Have you already completed the game for all characters? No, I have not. I did complete the Bachelor's playthrough. And then I wanted to do it as, I guess, as a blind playthrough. I didn't want to have already done it, because it's more interesting to kind of discover it alongside other people who've played it. It just makes it more interesting. Excuse me. So I beat the Bachelor's playthrough, and then I didn't really have the time to invest in doing a whole bunch of episodes on the Haruspex playthrough, so I decided instead to live stream once a week. And so basically what I've been doing is I've been live streaming, and I try to get through one full day every week. So last week we played through the entirety of last week we played through half of day 7 and the entirety of day 8, because once again, the save files didn't kick over. I want your bandages if you have them. I might be wasting time doing this, but I don't care. Do you have bandage? No. That was a waste. Okay. Go chat with Aspity again. So anyway, I opted to play through it that way. And now we're supposed to be on day 9, but we're not. because save files were not kind to me. Yeah, there it is, sitting right there on the floor. Alright, so we're going to drop something else. I don't need this. Give me the bone. And I will leave the needle here. Then the other thing that I was kind of wondering about, because I'm not really sure. Obviously, after we've completed the game with the Haruspex, I will have completed the game with 2 of the 3 characters. But one of the things that I'm not sure about is whether or not I want to then do... whether or not I want to continue streaming Pathologic and try and complete the 3rd storyline with the Changeling or not. Because kind of a popular opinion that seems to have arisen from these games was that the Bachelor was the most complete storyline. I'm going to just run around him and try to avoid him. But that a lot of people prefer the Haruspex for the extra insight that it kind of gave you into the world as a whole, into the steppe and the rituals and, you know, sort of the culture of the town. But surprisingly few people seemed to like the Changelings storyline. So I kind of thought I might save the Changeling for when the remake comes out, because the remake, again, they're doing to try and bring to life as much of it as they could that they weren't able to before. So if they're spending all of their time and energy making sure that the Changeling and the Haruspex's storylines are complete and really a whole unified vision that they wanted it to be, then maybe it would be better to do the complete Changeling. I would probably have to replay one of the others, but I kind of planned on doing that anyway, just because we might want to see what the differences are in the quests, the characters, the dialogue, and the game in general. So I'll probably wind up playing through... I don't know whose I'll wind up playing through. They make you play as the Bachelor in the Marble Nest, so maybe that one, just because that's kind of like the introduction to the game already, but... Marzipan Crow. Angry Haruspex comes for the bone, forgets it on the floor and leaves. I wonder what Aspity thinks of that. Yeah. Angry Haruspex is a little one-track minded, I guess. Gotta go talk to Oyun. Gotta go talk to Oyun. It's also kind of amusing to me that somehow dropping a needle out of my pockets made room for the horn of a cow. I have interdimensional space in my pockets. Okay. At least we're getting really good at navigating the abattoir. Starting to know exactly where everything goes. Okay, Oyun, I've got the bone this time. I've accepted it. Where'd you get the blood? But the right didn't go the way you want it to. Taking the blood from the ground. Where exactly is the entrance? Can blood be extracted from there? Why not? So how can I get the blood? I will. Okay, so now... I didn't talk to Capella again. See what I said? One-track minded. Alright, so we've completed today's quest. I think. Maybe? No, I have to talk to Aglaya again. Alright, so how am I looking now? Infection's starting to build. Exhaustion's getting up there, and so is hunger. I can fix the hunger thing right now. I'll just eat some fresh meat, and that takes it down. Okay. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna leave now and go talk to Aglaya. So we should actually take the exit close to... Yeah, so we'll take the exit that's out near Aspity's place. That infection's building up again, too. Not fun. Ugh. Alright, I got a bunch of infected stuff, too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave via the exit near Aspity's. I'm going to head back to my workshop. Once there, I'm going to save the game and try and mix together some quick Twirine extracts that I can use the infected stuff with to bring my infection rate down. Then I will probably have to take a Meridorm, which is not going to be fun because it hurts my exhaustion rather a lot, and rest, which will bring my health up. At that point, the infection rate should be low, my exhaustion should be manageable, and hopefully I won't have wasted too much time, and I will still be able to complete the quest for Yorgi Kane. It's only about 3 in the afternoon right now, so that should leave me a decent amount of time to go do the rest of this. Ideally, I should talk to Capella at some point today. I need to talk to Yorgi Kane as well. But once I get the quest from him, I mean, I'll be right there near where Aglaia is anyway, so I can basically go across the street, talk to Yorgi, and as memory serves, he basically tells me that Big Vlad is not responsible for sealing up the termitary. Vlad the Younger is. And so I go and I talk to Taya and inform her... Well, first I have to go and talk to Katarina Sabarova. And depending on what she tells me... well, not depending on what she tells me. She basically tells me it's not my problem. Go talk to the mother of the termitary. So then you go talk to Taya again, and then you have to go and return and talk to Yorgi Kane again. So on the way to talking with Katrina Sabarova, I can probably talk to Capella. Alright, so we've got a plan of action. I really hope it works. Alright, so we're going to make a new save. And now I need to start mixing some stuff up here. So put the, well, let me put the watches away, put that away, put that away. Put that away. I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. I don't really need it on me right now. Okay, so I need the herbs, which are all over here. There's the black tweer, the bloody tweer, the white whip, the brown tweer, and the swevery. Okay, one stem of black, one stem of brown, wrap with swevery. So let's do that and see what it produces. Brown, black, and swevery. Mix gets me 52 and 9. So I'm going to make 2 of those. Black, brown, swevery. Mix. Then I'm going to grab this and put infected heart and one of those and mix them. 48 and 9. And then again, drugs, I need to do the Twirian extract and the other infected stuff. I remember as well I experimented yesterday to see if different organs produced different results, and they do not. So it doesn't matter which infected organ you use, they will always produce essentially the same level of extract. Okay, so now we've got those. We're going to take them. Dead gruel. Oh, and apparently I've got one left over too. Okay, so it doesn't feel good on my health, but that's okay. Exhaustion is definitely starting to build, but that's just something we're going to have to put up with. So grab the Meridorm, and then rest for, we'll say, let's see, 3 hours. It's almost 4 in the afternoon, so 3 hours will make it about 7 o'clock at night, and will give us 5 hours to complete everything. But it should bring our health up a decent amount, and bring our exhaustion down to a more manageable level that should at least get me through the rest of the day. And there's Yorgi's invitation, so that's pretty much perfect. So now we'll talk to Aglaia. And I'm going to take the fastest route that I can think of to get to Aglaia, which is going to be out through the... Well, not necessarily the fastest, but the safest route. So, yeah, we're going to go out through the steppe. We'll travel outside and loop back around to the top. Okay, so it's about 1 hour, 9 minutes in. Man, I really really swinging wide on this one, aren't I? Okay, that's actually pretty much fine. If I just head straight this way, I should get where I want to go. 1 hour, well, okay, 1 hour, 10 minutes in so far is about where our stream is at. Maybe spoiler, the Changeling's play has interesting and important dialogues for understanding the story. It's not quite a spoiler, as long as I don't know what those little dialogues are, I suppose. I'm definitely curious. I just don't know for sure if I want to do episodes on it or not, or if I want to save that for later. Because the other thing that I'm concerned about is I don't want to... I mean, I'm torn. Part of me would like to. Part of me wants to do all 3 stories. I like live streaming it. You guys certainly like watching it. I mean, there's 7 people here right now, which is fantastic, by the way. You're all great for being here. Thank you so much. Do me a favor and hit the like button, though, if you are enjoying it, simply because that does make it easier for other people to find us. So if you think it's worth watching, let them know by hitting the like button. Little thumbs up down there. So anyway, I'm torn between doing all 3 of them because this is a great game and I want to do it. But I'm also going to be doing the remake, and I don't know how different the remake is from the main game. And so I'm kind of... I don't want to necessarily just replay exactly the same stuff again with better graphics. If it's different enough, then it won't really be a problem, but that's kind of why I'm thinking maybe it would be a good idea to save one storyline that we haven't done, so that no matter whether it's super similar or not, it'll be completely new. But she also has, let's see, Marzipan Crow in response says, but she also has that boring similar quests. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean right there. You know, it's the perfect example of what I was talking about. Some people think that the Changeling is really interesting, but a lot of people feel like she kind of is just the result of Icepick Lodge running out of time with their original take on Pathologic. You know, they were trying to produce the game, and they did a fantastic job producing what they had, but they focused very much on the Bachelor first. And then the Haruspex and the Changeling were certainly in the game, and certainly complete, but not necessarily as well thought out and as well crafted as the Changeling was. Am I... Okay, I'm fine. I just need to be a little further over this way. I haven't really been able to say for sure one way or another yet, since I've only completed the Bachelor storyline. The Haruspex certainly feels fairly complete to me. And I can actually see why a lot of people prefer the Haruspex to the Bachelor. Most of the concern with the kind of unfinished thoughts were for the Changeling. That's the one that everyone's really concerned about. Okay, Aglea, you are all the way down here. Why are you always all the way down here? Come here, you. I'm not gonna let you stab the nice lady. I am, however, gonna take those. I'm gonna leave you your organs, though. Yep. That's all it says. Yep. Presumably in agreement to either the boring quests or my statements about her concerns being unfinished. Either way, they're valid. Oh, okay. I want what his potentially bandages might be, so we're going to stop here, kill the rat real quick. Then I'm going to see if you've got bandages, because I want very badly. Do you have bandages? Please have bandages. Aw, fine. Alright, let's go talk to Aglea. Mr. Bode! Hello, everyone! Hello, Mr. Bode. Glad you could make it into the stream.
We weren't given too much.
Then to the abattoir. Whole system underground tunnels. Blood's there is alive. How do you explain this? Body contains the world. You are correct. Yes, it's true. Yes, Father's all right. Okay, so that should complete the main quest. Good. So now that we've done that, save the game. And we're gonna go talk to Yorgi Kane across the street there. The Executor is out front, but I do also have Monomycinium, so I can give him that and speak with Yorgi. Can't they be helped? I'll try to speak of something. Have monomycene. Going in. I'm not giving him my Panacea. I'm saving that, or Panacea. I'm saving that for when and if any of my bound gets sick.
I have a heartache.
Okay. Deceased father's guard soon felt familiar power. You've almost come into possession of his inheritance. Almost. My Maria is currently in the same state. Perhaps.
Tell me what you want, and I will tell you who you are.
Okay, what happened to him? Having interrogated, received his full, sincere avowal of guilt, and yet, what is it? In truth, younger people. So what can I do? Report to the governor or even his wife? Why can't you tell the governor? Left a strong impression on her yesterday. Maria feels it too. Really? Indeed, so you will help your benefactor? Yes, I'll deal with it. Okay, so now we leave and we go and talk to Katrina Sabarova. I'm gonna go out the back way, I think. Yeah, we're gonna leave this way, and we are going to go across the bridge, and we need to remember to stop by the lump. We should be walking right past it. We're gonna try and stop by the lump and talk to Capella. Also gonna try and grab this rat while I'm here too. Yoink! Alright. I should also trade with you if I've got the hand razors to do it. And you have food, I'm gonna want it. See this thing? You have nothing. That's a bummer. Well, fine. Okay, so I do have to trek across this bridge. I hate trekking across the bridges when there's infection stuff around. These ones aren't so bad because I can just stand here and wait for them to go away. The cloud ones with the faces in them are the bad ones. Okay, so to get to the lump, I basically need to head this way and curve around the theater. Yeah, those ones. If you get hit by those on the bridge, it's just the worst thing ever. Because there's nowhere to avoid them. You just have to turn around, back up, and run away and hope that they miss you. Alright, I'm just going to avoid everything here. I'm a man on a mission. I don't have time for this stuff. I'm gonna read this stuff in chat, but I'm gonna wait to do it until after I'm not in the middle of the infected zone. Jeez. Excuse you. Fucking Christ. Okay, God, there's also a vagrant there. He might have bandages, and I want them. There's two of you little... Oh, God, there's like 3 of you little fuckers chasing me around. There we go. You. Please have bandages. You do. Thank you. So there's 5 water bottles. Give me the bandage. Now I have 8 of them, I think. Or 7. I think I have 7 of them. And there's a firebomber standing right over there. Of course there is. Okay. Oh, good. They'll beat the crap out of him and then I'll be fine. Going around. Okay, I think the remake will be very different from the original because the game will be done on time, unlike the original. Yes, that is also an excellent point. Which, again, just kind of illustrates why maybe I want to wait and do the Changeling. Because why bother showing what was only partially done if the real one, as intended, is on its way?
Children?
We
No.
sure will. Okay, so she doesn't need me for anything. Changeling storyline is very meditative indeed. That's a good word for it. Maybe a somewhat tamer playthrough in the total types of quests and so on and so forth, but overall an important piece of the puzzle, something that really kind of makes you stop and think and consider the world that you're existing in. Good words, Mr. Bode. Meditative. I like that. That is an excellent description. Hot drinks, good for the throat. Okay, so we can probably wrap up day 8 again in about an hour and a half. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. So I think My throat's doing all right, so I might try and push for day 9 while we're at it. Okay, so we head in here, and we talk to you.
Clara is coming.
Asked me to deliver a message to the governor. Ogimsky the senior had nothing to do with the termiter. It was his son's doing. Husband is no longer in charge of anything. It's up to the kin. Whichever comes, what do you mean? How is it political? Big Vlad easier to handle. He sent me to you, not to your husband. Leave us alone. Farewell, Katerina. So now that we've done that, we will loop around the north side and head into the termitary so that we can talk to Taya. Exhaustion's doing okay. Infection's a little higher than I'd like, but we'll manage. If I have to, tonight, I can always use more herbs and whatnot. I've got plenty of infected organs, so I can produce more medications to bring my infection rate down and use more Meridorm to bring my health up before pursuing the trials with... Whoop, go this way. Wait. Sorry. My map here. Yeah, I want to be heading up this way. As I was saying, before pursuing the trials of Foreman Oyun, which, again, everybody keeps telling me is super difficult to do. Okay, I don't want to fight you. I want you to go away. If I can just sneak around you, that would be great. Nope. Alright, well, just don't stand still and we'll be fine. I don't have to fight him. I can just run from him, which is what we're going to do. I'll let the guards come and deal with him. No reason for me to risk getting stabbed. Oh, God. There's a firebomber now. Go away. Ow. No reason to risk getting stabbed, I say, as I promptly get stabbed. What the hell happened? Ugh, fuck. I haven't saved in a while either, have I? Well, okay. This is going to take a little longer now, because last time I saved was here. Still, I guess that's not too bad, because the only reason that I took longer last time was talking with Capella. So it's Capella and Katrina that I missed conversations with now, so we'll have to start over. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Can't they be helped? Alright, trying to think of something. Monomycene, going in. Oh, Yorgi.
I have a heart.
Not trying to understand, perhaps.
In growing old?
What happened to him? Yes, it is. Younger people. What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. Really? Yes, I'll deal with it. Thank you, goodbye. Okay. Out the door. Hang a left. All the way out this way. Ugh. Alright. I'll start making another save when I start approaching the nasty infected areas. Give me rat. You might be worth 500 money to me. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna save here. And we're gonna produce a new save. And we'll use that one. Really? That seems unnecessary. We're loading up again. We're gonna reload the save I just had. I'm not getting hit by that. That was not fun. That combo is just the worst. Okay, so in theory, one of them... So there's that one. But that's fine. We'll just wait. It'll go away. The guard will go punch the hell out of him. Oh, come on. Not this again. And now I'm going to get hit by both of them. Okay, just by one. Oh, that is so stupid. Okay. Nothing we can do about it. We're fine. Immunity's down. Infection's a little bit, but we're okay for the most part. Okay, we're fine. Not worrying about it. And in fact, I think I'm going to go this way. Go away, infection. You're not wanted here. Go away, rats. You're not wanted here either. Oh. This might be a very poor decision on my part. God damn it. Go away, infections. Why are you everywhere? Go away. I even used a black vaccine to try and be rid of them. No, that way is bad. That way lies more infection. We're going this way, which also has more infection. God, this whole area is infected, isn't it? Maybe I should have loaded from the other one. Again. Go away! My God, this whole freaking place. I mean, infected zone, sure, but this one's bad. It's like 6 individual clouds, a couple of the brown ones. That one had 2 in a row. There's another one. Come on, go. Oh, good. More rats. Mr. Vagrant, please have bandages. No, of course not. Okay. So, once again, appear to Katrina. Talk to you.
Clara is...
Whichever comes, political, Vlad, send me to you, farewell, Katrina. Okay, save the game here. Make another new one. That's fine. Also, in Remake, won't be jumps and quick saves. I guess you don't really use the jumps all that much, so there's not a whole lot of point in having them. I use them... Pretty much the only time I've ever used the jumps is to get up the stairs faster in the Termitary. That's my only reason for doing it. Many English-speaking people don't know about it yet. That's fair, too. I do check the blog on occasion, but I think they're running 2 separate websites, and I'd imagine that the Russian one probably gets updated a little more frequently than the... At least I would hope it gets updated more frequently than the... Oh, God. I want very badly to save Vagrant Person in case he has bandages. Come on, get him before he, damn it, kills him. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid doing, but... Hey, he got a bandage, so free bandage for me. Thank you and goodbye. I take it back. I have no problem with the thug guy now. Is this rat gonna ignore me? Oh, nope, don't do that. The rat is ignoring me. I'll pick up the rat. I'm just gonna walk past that one. I don't want to deal with him. Alright. No, don't. Not Firebomber. Bomber bad. I will get out a gun to deal with him. I'm not doing this. Give me that. Fuck off, you jerk. Take your money. I'm leaving the firebomb. Do not like firebombers. Do not like. Okay. Gotta go talk to Taya. Time? 21:22. So I got about 2.5 hours, which is definitely better than I had the first time I did this. Marzipan Crow, I loved jumping on somebody's bed just because I can. Yeah, the only time I've ever used the jump in this game is pretty much right here. Because it's slightly faster to jump up than it is to walk around the box, you know. That's like the only place I think I've ever used it. It's a very seldomly used feature that is not required for this game, so I would not mind them removing it. It doesn't need to be there. Okay, Taya.
What?
Did you bring to books the person responsible? Yes, you're Slick. Slick, why? Well, so do you most likely. Do you want to know for sure? Vlad the Younger. Honest person. That's what I did last time, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. I'm trying not to take advantage of the fact that I'm required to play through this game again to change my choices. The choices will be the same. I just might be more efficient in getting to the conclusion of said choices. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to go and talk to Yorgi Kane again. But we've also got 2.5 hours to do it, so we can probably take a slightly safer approach to getting there. I'm actually going to go through the abattoir, because that can avoid a lot of infected area. If we just cut through here and then take the exit out by Aspidy's place, then I can go through this step to get to Yorgi. And then it should be pretty close to about the time for... Yeah, it should be pretty close at that point to the time for the end of the day. Suppose I could race some rats real quick, too. I love jumping on a box and shoot bandits from there. That actually does sound like a really good idea. Alright. So we're going to go this way, and we'll head out this direction. I feel like there was something I was going to do. Oh, right. We're going to go race the rats, since they're on the way. We can just follow the train tracks to get to Warehouse 2. We'll save outside the warehouse so that if this takes a lot of time, we can come back and do it later. But I just kind of figure what I'm going to try and do is kill time near Yorgi's and the Bachelor's place until the end of day, and then I'll walk to the town hall from there. Time? Yeah, it's almost 2200, so we still have 2 hours. It should not take me 2 hours to get to Yorgi's from here. So 2 hours should be plenty of time to race some rats and then make our way over to the Canes, to the Crucible. Plus, this might just get me another, 1,000 money. 1,000 pieces of silver, or whatever you want to call them. They don't really ever actually say. They just kind of give you coins. Maybe that's what they are. Found some black tuirine right there. Okay, into Warehouse 2. Gonna save anyway, just in case. Yeah, I don't mind overwriting that one. I got it. Place my bet. If it loses, makes sense. I've got some. You can have... Yeah, there we go. Wow, you're a crappy rat. You get your butt in the box. Keep it. And I've got some. Go, go, go! Sweet. Take care of it. Alright, so we got 500 silver out of that. Let's see. Love jumping on the boxing bandits from there, but in Marble Nest, always want right chest, where jumps feel a bit deceived. Well, I suppose it's possible that they had produced, because I know the Marble Nest was their pre-alpha build, really early stuff. So it's entirely possible that maybe they planned on putting jumps in, wrote the Marble Nest, because that's been out for a long time. They gave alpha access to early backers of the Kickstarter ages ago. So maybe they wrote the demo, put the jumps in, and then later on decided that they were superfluous. Well, they weren't going to go back and change the pre-alpha build of that, so they just left them in when they released the demo to everybody. Because they didn't do a whole lot of updating to the demo either. I think they updated it a tiny bit. Like, they released it, there were some major problems that made it difficult to get through the pre-alpha build, and so they fixed those. But it didn't take them long before they basically said, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're not going to update the alpha. It is what it is at this point. You know, do what you will with that. So, my bet is it was just, it was a feature that they thought they might want. They left it in, and then they removed it later when they realized it wasn't going to serve any purpose. And frankly, while you could jump in the Marble Nest, I remember it being rather underwhelming. Mr. Bode, in fact, Ice Pick Lodge guys release updates in Russian not more often than for the international community. It's a miracle that they released them at all. Well, okay, there you go. Yeah, that doesn't entirely surprise me either. They've got a very serious vision, and they're very intelligent people, but I guess they're not necessarily great when it comes to communicating with us as to what their plans are for the future. But that's okay. So long as they produce a good game, I'll give it to them. Do you maybe have bandages? Because I'd like them. You do. There's the water bottles. I will take the bandage. I've been a lot better about stockpiling those today. I now have 8 of them. That's pretty good. Obviously more is better, but hey, I'll take it. We'll just refill these while we're here. Take those. And that. And what about this one? Yep, take those. Good. Alright, I need to find some... I'll let him go, but next time I see some guards... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Piss off. Motherfucker. Coming over here. Ah, get off that. Ugh. I don't want to fight with you. Oh, jeez. Come around the other side. Still don't want to fight with you. I'm leaving. They probably just like being mysterious. I can't say I wouldn't like being mysterious. Being mysterious could be fun. Alright, let's put the gun away. I'm not going to use it. I'm trying to save my ammunition for later days. I don't know if I'll need it or not, but I'd rather have it and not need it than the other way around. And I don't need to shoot him in the face right now. I'd like to shoot him in the face right now, but I don't need to shoot him in the face right now. What I need to do is talk to Yorgi Kane and get this stupid thing done with, and then leave and talk to some of the guards in the hopes of trading off those hand razors before the soldiers show up tomorrow. And Yorgi. And while I'm here... That one's a 0, that one is a 0, that one's 100%. So if we're going to have a knife equipped, we should make sure it's a good one. Okay, Yorgi, hi there.
However brilliant an action.
Gave the Junior Olgimsky to the kin. Thank you. 3,000 silver. Let's see. It's better this way. Less info is usually better than too much. But they have official group in social network named... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Sounds like it's, I guess, Russian Facebook, is what you're saying. And there's more information about the remake there. Okay, that's fair. Okay, please tell me there are some guards out and about that I can trade with. Looks like there's at least a few of you out here. I'm hoping to trade some hand razors to you guys for preferably some food or ammunition. You have nothing. What about you? Somebody should have something. You've got vegetables. I'm gonna hold out. It's a little bit risky, but I don't want to really just trade those for vegetables. If I can find fresh meat or a bunch of shotgun shells, that's what I really want. Smoked meat isn't bad either. I guess I'll trade 7 for some smoked meat. I'm okay doing that. And then if I find another guy who's capable of trading for shotgun shells, I'm pretty sure a shell costs 2 hand razors. So I could get 2 more of those, and that would be alright with me as well. Okay, let's check these dumpsters real fast. I'm not in any major hurry to get across that bridge. Oh, geez. Okay, let's go this way quickly. Oh, my God. They're everywhere out here. Okay, I'm going to check these other dumpsters in this back alleyway over here. Okay. Yeah, we'll check these dumpsters. It's 12:30, so like 11:32. Or 23:30, about 11:32. So we will check the dumpsters, and we're going to cross the bridge on this side. And then when midnight hits, I'll probably try to enter a house or something and then immediately leave again, which should hopefully reset the infected areas, and maybe I'll have an easier time getting to said theater, which is, right now, surrounded by infected zones. And I'd like to avoid those if at all possible. Usually they change over at midnight, so... Nope. Go away. Stupid rats. Okay. Yeah, we're doing alright. Do you maybe have anything that I want? You've got vegetables, which cost 5, and I don't have 5 to spend. Okay, so I think the soldiers are probably going to show up here pretty quick. Oh, it doesn't look like this is infected now. Or maybe it will be once I get closer. Oh, no, I remember. The infected zone kicks in front of the theater. Yeah, like right at the end of that. And, of course, there is a thug and a firebomber in my way. Time? 10 minutes until midnight. Okay, so we're going to go around. Which should, A, kill a little extra time. If you see a mugger, barber, looter, fire starter, any violent person really, you go ahead and whistle or call for the guards. Just enunciate the word, will you? G-U-A-R-D-S. Otherwise we may confuse it for the shrieks of the infected. They're wailing constantly, you see, out loud and collectively, too. So you're patrolling the streets? Be so kind and protect those who can't stand up for themselves. Anything in here? No, and water bottle. I'll take that. Still hoping one of you has some ammunition for me. Ah, yep, there we go. I'll take that. Oop, shoot. I want that. There. Are these 1 or 2? They're 2. Okay, well, I'll trade you those, and I'll walk away. Thank you. Alright, so that's all the trading I need to do, and it's all the trading I could have hoped to do. So I can live with that.
The day is over. Your timely
also, there are
efforts allowed the
podcasts in
supporters to
Russian.
remain
I think it's
calm.
bad for an English-speaking
A new
audience.
performance is being rehearsed at
Probably. If you have some knowledge of the Russian language, I imagine they would be nice to have, but I don't, so it's not going to help me much. Alright, we'll check the letter, but once we're inside the theater. I don't want to be outside on these infected streets any longer than I have to. Any longer than is strictly necessary. And done.
Do you see now how many mysteries the Earth holds? The more terrifying the mystery, the deeper it lies, and the fewer wells can reach them.
The bowels of the abattoir were turned inside out. There are beasts there.
It's filled with roots and dirt. The underground doors open as easily, but you can only go through if there's a grave behind it. Hopefully you catch my drift?
There's nothing to lose anyway. The soldiers will be here tomorrow. Let's risk it.
You're free to go anywhere. To the right, to the left, upwards, and even downwards a bit. You're welcome to make sure there are no tricks.
Who cares? It's all the same in the end.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've seen these letters. Yes, I remember that letter as well. Okay, so at this point, I am going to try and get through day 9 as well. My throat's holding up all right. We're not quite 2 hours in, so it'll be a little less than 4 hours, I hope. We might not make it all the way through day 10, but I want to make some progress so that you don't necessarily have to just watch me do exactly what we did last week. So, at this point, I'm going to obviously leave. Whoa. Oh, soldiers are arriving. I didn't see this last time, because I saved and ended the day inside the theater, so this is new. May have to expand our knowledge of Russian beyond the basics of... yep. Probably. Yeah, my Russian is rather abysmal, I think. I could probably pronounce it if I know how to say the words, but... Artillery! Oh, I do remember this. I remember them pulling the giant gun in. Alexander Block. Okay, so those are soldiers, not thugs, although... Ooh, that's a vagrant. I'm gonna go talk to him. Please don't torch me when I walk past you. Oh, no, 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 no. Ha! Nope, he's got no bandages. Okay, that didn't take long. I'm just gonna leave. Because I don't want to fight with him. My plan at this point is to head back to my home, my little workshop. Because we gotta be ready for this stuff with Oyun. So we will. Hi there. That was close. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running right through another infected area again, too. Oh well. Whoa. Don't move. Don't freaking move. Shoo. Go away. You're not wanted here. Off, off. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to leave this way, and we will head home via the steppe. Outside of and away from all of the nasty infected crap. Because I don't like it. Wait. So yeah, plan is go home. I might have to use one of my bandages to bring my health up enough that I can survive doing it. But the plan will be to save and make more drug concoctions. Reduce my infection as low as I can. Take some Meridorm. And spend the night recovering my health and exhaustion. And then tackling Oyun's challenges in the morning. And with everybody telling me how absolutely terrible they are, I'm extremely nervous about doing that. As everyone's been saying, bring bandages! Since, like, the first episode. I don't know what he's gonna do to me, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. Okay, new save. We will overwrite the save with the rats, because I think we're done pretty much with day 9. Oh, come on, don't get hung up on the railings. There we go. Okay, so this is apparently the actual nasty day. We'll have to get through this, and once we have, we'll have to do a save and make sure that it's actually going to save. If it still doesn't after I've removed all those other save files, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really, really hope I don't have to abandon this. I mean, for me, I think worst case scenario, I would have to stop for a while, maybe uninstall and reinstall Pathologic, wipe whatever saves were there, something along those lines that I really don't want to do, and then replay through the game up to day, I guess after this it'll be day 10 with the Haruspex. And I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's just a flower. I don't need that. Go to the other page. We've got the black tuirine. We're going to put those away. I'll keep the infected stuff on me. I'll put that away. I just need to pull out all of my herbs, which are way up here. Okay. So there's the black tuirine, the brown tuirine, the swevery, the white whip, and the bloody tuir. Alright, what were the other recipes? Is there anything decent? I just want to know what the best one really is. Okay, so this one says 3 stems of black and 1 stem of brown. Well, I've got plenty of black and I've got 1 brown left, so let's give that one a shot and see what it produces. Black, 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 and brown. Mix gets me 38 and 3. Not fantastic, but not terrible. Drugs, that one. Other infection mix. 62. Actually, that's really nice. Alright, so let's try taking that real quick here. Blug, blug, blug. That did a pretty significant amount of reduction to my infection rate. What other ones do I have? That one was number 1. Most of these require brown. And I don't really have a lot of brown left, so I might just have to try and mix some random stuff and see what I get. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick, because I don't need to reduce it by a lot more, just by a bit. Alright, so let's throw in 2 bloody tuir, a white whip, and a swevery and see what that gets me. 24 and 6, not ideal. And we'll do 1 more with, say, 3 things of black and diminishes the danger of plucked tuir. So let's actually do maybe that and white whip and swevery. And that produces 24 and 6. Okay, so still not anything great. That's alright. So now in one of those, drugs, that, mix. Wow, that's actually not bad at all. Okay, I take it back. I mean, it hurts my health some, but that's actually some decent reduction overall. And then other organ mix. 2 of those sames. Okay. Breaking Burak. Very nice. I like that. Yes, we are brewing illegal Twirine in my basement. Okay, I'm gonna put the infected stuff in here because I don't need it right now. I want my bone back. Alright, so now I need to use at least one of those. I kind of want to use both of them. I've got that one. Because I really want that stuff gone. Alright, then we're going to Meridorm, and then we're going to sleep. I'm going to do the full 6 hours, and I'll wake myself up if my exhaustion's not gone, because I'm really just trying to get through the night and into the day. Okay, exhaustion's up, so we're good. Now I gotta eat to bring all my hunger down. So have some bread, and fish, and smoked meat, and dried meat, and wow, do I need to restock on stuff now. Infection is building a little bit, but otherwise, we're good. And it's 10 minutes to the beginning of the day. Ugh. My health's still come down a lot, though. Probably because the Meridorm didn't help as much as I'd like. Drugs. Alright, I'm going to take another one of those. Well, okay, we're going to save. New day, new save. I'm actually going to get rid of a lot of these day 8 ones, because I'm happy with how day 8 ended. And we're into day 9, and we've got an override on day 9. So if it turns out to be a save file number thing, then we're good. But I'm going to make a new save for day 9, and then I'm going to use this remaining drug thing, and I'm going to use 1 bandage to bring my health back up. Now we're going to see how it goes from here. It is now 6:54, so it's about to be 7 o'clock in the morning. On day 9. Oh, I want to get my stuff out of there for trading. The boys are about the only ones I can really trade with at this point, because I have not been finding a lot of small, sharp objects. Like needles, I mean. I guess I've actually got a decent amount of some of this stuff. Alright, so there's the pocket watches, the syringe, necklace, that. Oh, I have another rat I can race with. Maybe I'll go do that. I'm going to leave that in there. I don't really care about it, and we're good. Okay, in which it becomes apparent that the Haruspex will have to fight for the kin, and I missed the last part of that, but that's okay. Anybody else can go back and read it. Soldiers aren't clearly dressed for this weather. Clearly aren't dressed for this weather. Yes, no, they're not. Alright, we're going to raise a rat real quick. Because I don't think I have a letter yet. Nope, and I don't think I have a quest yet. Nope. Hi there. I've got some. Are you a stupid rat, or are you a good rat? You are almost an amazing rat. Now you're a really stupid rat. All the way back to the beginning. Okay, come on. No. No, you're a dumb rat. Oh, these rat races are frustrating. Go in the box. Stop turning around. Well, we got a letter. Or at least we killed some time. Oh, one of you freaking get in the box. So I can either get my money or stop wasting my time. Alright, there we go. My rat is going to come in dead last. Great. Stupid freaking rats. Alright. Keep it. That's fine. I don't want it. Alright, so the Bachelor's letter, the Army and the Inquisition. It is not simply the future of the town that we are to decide on. It's not merely the fate of a random settlement that hangs in the balance, but the fate of one of the last places left where this rapidly disappearing culture has survived. Societies that are able to direct their efforts to creating impossible things are obliterated within the merciless passage of history. The rulers lack even the nominal kind of authority. Aglaea's hands are tied. While she is still alive, she won't let the commander raise and demolish at will. However, keeping the military in check is a task that will claim the entirety of her attention. Those that are not that many... Oh, there are not that many people left here who are able to make meaningful decisions. This puts great responsibility on us both. I suppose, unless one of the chess queens is removed from the board, their conflict will end in a stalemate. This will give us the opportunity to influence the ultimate decision. This may also lead to our demise. Be very careful. Okay, let's see. The soldiers clearly aren't dressed for this kind of weather, or rather by this time of year. They look like some kind of cleaners. We got another letter. Message from the temporary headquarters. Artemi Burak, the surgeon, is hereby requested to report for service. Present yourself immediately at the headquarters of the 4th Army Commander located at the Town Hall. Signed, Major General Alexander Block. Okay. Guess I know where I need to head next. I mean, I need to head to Oyun at some point, but let's try and make this quick, I guess. Okay, so let's head this way. Town Hall. Fastest way to the Town Hall will probably be... Where am I here? I should be along the edge here somewhere. Okay, so there's a hole there, so we'll go this way, head out there. Yeah, okay. I'm going the right way. Gap in the fence right there. We can walk up the river to the bridge, hang a left across the bridge that puts us out near the lump, and by turn, not too far away from the Town Hall. Do you have bandages? I really want you to have bandages. Thank you. And goodbye. Because I need as much of those as I can get my hands on. Ugh. Man. You know, it's really tempting to use those panaceas when you've got them. Because it would be wonderful to not have to worry about my health continuing to decrease due to the infection. But I know that as soon as I use it, I'm going to get infected 10 minutes later and have to worry about it all over again. So really I'm hanging on to it for one of two scenarios. The only two scenarios I'm going to use that are A, one of my own bound becomes infected. I don't have a Schmouter, so I want to keep him alive. And the best way to do that is with Panacea. Or, number two, I'm severely infected, and the amount of health and resources and whatnot I would have to use to essentially keep myself alive and get rid of the infection is too steep, at which point I would use the Panacea to just remove the infection entirely, and then some painkiller and rest to bring my health up. You have nothing. Okay, I kind of want to go talk to him, but I really don't want to waste all that time running up and back, so... Save the game. Block, what do you got?
We fought a just, defensive war, and now they want to turn us into a punitive expedition. Into Korsman.
Artemi Burak, surgeon? Yes, that's me. I'm a Haruspex. What does that mean? Haruspices were ancient priests. They cut the bodies open to learn and fulfill a higher purpose. You were recommended to me as an extraordinary talented doctor who is also knowledgeable in the practices specific to this place. Were you born here? Yes, my parents come from the kin, and there's no need to roar, General. I can hear you just fine.
We need to go back to the front.
I've heard reports about you. Is it true you've managed to make a cure for the disease? Yes, it is. Good, that is very good. You deserve a commendation. Why? Because now, thanks to you, the Inquisitor has no reason to be here. She can end her short leave and march back to the scaffold. She won't be getting in my way, and that'll make things easier for us. What are you planning to do, General? I find it puzzling that the Bachelor disregards this fact so easily. He's not as spirited as you are. Is there a way to make as much of this serum of yours as possible? There is a chance, but it's elusive. Send soldiers to the abattoir and demand that the foreman grant you access to ancient blood. I don't know if I want to do that. I can tell you information about Remake that I have if you want. By all means, feel free to share whatever information about the remake you'd like in the chat. I'm sure that the people who are watching this and don't necessarily speak Russian or have access to this information might want to hear it. I would say try to avoid spoilers. I doubt that they have any, but if there's anything related to the story, maybe leave that out, but I'm not thinking that there would be. Anyway, I saved beforehand, so I guess depending on how this goes, I can be okay. Ancient blood? What is this rubbish even supposed to mean? Blood can only be living. That you don't have to explain to me. And why is the chance elusive? I know the breed. Facing death and enduring pain come easy to them. They won't reveal the secret. I've already sent troops to the abattoir. Lost 2 platoons there. We barely managed to get the professor out. The bachelor. They beat us back. Naturally. I've heard that you are a stepman yourself. Can you gain this subterranean foreman's trust and find out how to get the abominable blood? Don't call it that. Divine then. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it would allow me to neither bombard a homeland town nor kill civilians. I'll do my best. Yes, you do your best. I'm waiting to hear from you. Dismissed. Don't take that tone with me, General. Yeah, I don't think I would handle that well. Okay, so now begins Oyun's quest. We gotta go to the abattoir and talk to Oyun. Okay, this is the fun part. And I'm probably using fun in giant air quotes. Fun. Actually, it probably will be fun. I'm enjoying myself very much. I like this game so much. I would love to spread the word of this game to the masses and encourage anybody who's curious to play it. It doesn't get nearly the credit it deserves. Would you take him out, please? Thank you. Just finish him off so I can loot his corpse and run away with his stuff. I actually might want to grab some organs now. Yeah, I'll grab some organs. And I will probably try... Shit. There we go. On the way back from the abattoir, I'm going to try and hit up one of the herb sellers. If I have time. And I'm not, you know, in a horrible state. Let me look at my map here. Where the hell am I? Ugh. This is a really awful place to get stuck. He'll torch the rat. That's fine with me. Or he'll try. Okay, we're gonna go through here. Excuse me, person. Sorry, I can't help you right now. Godspeed, you warden. Thank you, Mr. Bode. I'm going to need it. Okay. Avoid the infection. I invested a lot of time and resources bringing my infection down. I don't want it to increase this quickly already. Gonna nip past all of you. Well, on the upside, if I'm coming through here with any frequency, it shouldn't be too hard to get my hands... I'm going to stop here, too, and see if I can restock up on food. To get my hands on more infected organs. That part might be easy to do. Oh, you do have some good stuff. Okay, I'll take the meat, I'll take the vegetables, and I'll take the bread. Okay, we're good. Take that. And be on our way. Why, oh why must the abattoir be so far out of the way? My arm itches, but I don't want to stop moving. There we go. To the foreman! What you got for me, Oyun? Bring it on. I'm sure these trials are going to be horrendous. Wouldn't surprise me too much if there's one similar to the... I remember a side quest that you had to do as the Bachelor, where they essentially were like, we need to test the effectiveness, excuse me, of this vaccine. So I want you to take it and go wait inside this infected house for like 2 hours or something. And so I spent like an hour or so inside that house downing immunity boosting items and just like trying to dodge around the infection clouds wherever I could, with very little success. And at the end they at least gave you something nice. I'm pretty sure the result was a schmouter that they gave you. But yeah, that wasn't fun. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get something like that, or I don't know. We're gonna poison you, and you have to run from one end to the other before you get the antidote or something, and here's the bandages you need to bring yourself back up. Only one way to find out, I suppose. Okay, Oyun.
Resolve doesn't equal true strength, Kindred One.
You dare come back, Half-Blood One? Why would I not, Elder One? You are not brave, you are thick. I can kill you with my breath. I can kill you with my touch. I can burn you with my gaze. I have come to ask you, Elder One. Ask once, there is no second question. Who killed my father is a good one. Why? Is it true that the Udurg is everything that surrounds us? Ooh, these are good questions. Gregory says it won't be explained clearly. Why? A question heard, you will have an answer. Because, spelled that wrong, there shouldn't be an R there. You want knowledge, a suckling craving meat, a spineless creature begging for a heavy burden. You will not withstand big knowledge. I know what you want to ask. I see, I hear.
Was it not the last Udur?
Mother Bodo give you warmth, Kindred One. I've made up my mind. What do I do? Volstarok's house has been desecrated, a bad omen for unkind times. A snakeskin-coated intruder has got into here at night. It must have been he that has stolen leather bottles filled with living blood. I'll give you the answer if you find out where the blood is gone. As you wish. I need to talk to the Bachelor if I am to learn the details of last night's intrusion into the abattoir. Okay, so that's our first starting point here. I'm going to save that. We're going to go and find and talk to... Why is my exhaustion sitting up there in the top corner? What the hell is going on with my exhaustion? It's like rising as I'm looking at it. What in God's name is going on there? I don't know, but I don't like it. Okay, well, we need to go and talk to the Bachelor then. I think I understand why you told me to freaking move my ass and don't stop. God, my exhaustion's gonna be like halfway filled just getting out of the abattoir. What is going on? That is really bad. I'm suddenly wishing I'd bought coffee. Because I don't think I have. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I suppose I might have to, like, rest or something for a couple of hours to bring my exhaustion down every so often. Jeez. He gave you some ritual potion. A potion... Oh. Which I guess is messing with my exhaustion. I don't suppose it's in my inventory. I didn't drop it outside of him, did I? If I did, I saved right after talking to him, so I can always reload and get that one. Assuming that he did. Again, it was not explained clearly today. Okay, yeah, so he probably did. Oh my god, that is really bad. Fucking hell. I'm not even gonna make it to the Bachelor before that exhaustion builds to critical levels. Suddenly I understand exactly why this quest is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens. I've never actually died from exhaustion before. So I kind of want to know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna let that build. Lowering exhaustion will be useless until the quest is done. Okay, well there you go. My guess is once exhaustion builds, maybe you start losing health. Jeez, this is bad. Especially if it lowers your health at the same rate the exhaustion builds. Jeez. Okay, well at least that's giving me a relative indication that dealing with exhaustion's not going to help much. So exhaustion probably won't outright kill me. I need to find the fastest way there. To get to the Bachelor, fastest way from here is probably going to be head through the town near where Vlad the Younger's place is. Keep bandages at hand. Yes, health decays over time, not at the same rate though, thank God. Okay, I do have bandages. I should have 7 of them on me right now. It usually takes about 2 to get half my health back. Whoa, that was close. Okay, we're going out this way. By Vlad the Younger, we'll take a right from there, and then head up. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. More infection clouds that I want to avoid very, very badly. And yeah, I am not going to stop moving until this quest is done. He's just mocking. Get that. Okay, so my health's at like half right now. Which means it's probably going to pop up there in the corner here pretty soon. God damn it. Oh, you are a dick. Practically poisoning me before I leave. I guess my thought wasn't too far off there. Let me give you some horrible thing. Oh god, and now I have to wait for that to go. Health's doing alright for now. Okay, come on, go away. Go away, go away, go away. Don't want to deal with it. Go away. Good, it's gone. Okay. Oop. Ugh. Dr. Dank, I gotta talk to you. What? What? Where'd he go? I need the Bachelor, where is he? Left for the Polyhedron, hasn't come back yet, I'm worried. I'll go check on him. Fuck. Okay, the Bachelor did not return from the Polyhedron. Apparently the Mirror Tower is no less dangerous than Suok's Caverns, and I thought I was the only one risking my head. Okay, to the Polyhedron. At least it's not very far away. So we got that going for us. This quest is making me extremely nervous. I think health decays at the same rate as it does when infected. Okay, well that's not horrible. That's certainly not great. I think I am going to be extremely grateful that I reduced my infection as much as I did the night before. Oop, excuse me, infection stuff. Go away, rat. Not interested in dealing with you. Whoa! Pull out the knife. Oh, the rat's not following me. Oh, probably got torched or something by somebody else. Where's the Bachelor? Phainitites? Don't touch me, you fierce man. Where's the Bachelor? Ha! He was taken to the first circle. And then he was taken out of here just to be safe. What if the General Ashes sticks his neck out for him? You never know, he could start shooting. So where is he now? They took him to the works. He'll be subject to extreme interrogation techniques there. Just tell everyone he's not here if you're asked, especially since that's true. Watch it, especially if I don't find him at the works. The butchering room? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need a gun for this. Oh. Okay, so butchering room, fastest way to the works. I'm trying to think here. So it works. Okay. I'm gonna head out the gate and hit up the step. In Remake will be auto-saved on exit and at certain times of day. That would be nice. Not going to lie at all. That would be really, 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 really nice. Especially the auto-saving at certain points throughout the day. Would kind of save me from my own stupidity when I go the wrong way. Oh, damn it. This is the wrong one, isn't it? I need to go out that side. Okay, we're good. Okay, look at my map. Okay, so I'm going to adjust my course just a little bit this way. I think I'm heading the right direction now. Maybe a little bit more, actually. Too much. Okay. We're going to meet up with the herb gatherer guy. And I'm going to try and stock up a bit on herbs. Since it's basically still a straight shot trying to get there. Yep, health is definitely starting to decay. Not super fast. Certainly not nearly as fast as the exhaustion rate did. But that's okay. So I'm just going to try and talk to him real quick. I don't have a lot of organs, but I've got some. And brown tweer is the stuff I'm short on. So I'm hoping he's got some. I'll just buy it off of him and call it good from there. He knows. Take it. Give me some herbs, worm. You have white whip and swevery. You don't even have brown. Kind of want to get the stuff out of my inventory, though. No. I'm going to save it. Okay, we're going. That's almost perfect. Okay. Makes sense. No hard saves, I imagine. That's a good question. I don't know. You can't save in the marble nest because it was so short that I guess they just deemed it unnecessary. Plus, that's one more thing they'd have to maintain. So, I don't know. I think hard saves would still be a good idea to have, but I guess it depends on how roguelike they want to make it. If they don't want to give you the option of kind of saving your mistakes away, then they could remove the hard save option and force you to use the autosaves. Which, I mean, you could still use the autosaves to reload to a previous point, so you wouldn't really get stuck anywhere. You could always go back and try again, but I don't know. I'll be curious. The works. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. When we get there, I will probably save, equip my gun, and maybe use a bandage or two. Because I don't know what's going to be waiting for me inside, but I can't imagine it's good. Oh yeah, there's the giant artillery gun. Time of day, is it? 11 o'clock. Okay. I'm just watching my health bar right now to see how quickly it's going down. Fast enough, but not critically. Which is good. Map says... Okay, I'm pretty much on a perfect track for where I want to go. If I go straight, I should more or less run into what I'm after. Okay, so, save again real quick. I don't think I mind overwriting that one. That's the one, it's the beginning of the quest, so let's overwrite this one. Then I need to equip my gun and we'll use one bandage for now, then see if that's enough. Okay, the door's probably on the other side. Okay, maybe don't need to use a gun. This place looks like another infected area, though. Okay, howdy, Chief. Is Bachelor Denkovsky here? Captured, as you can see. He's our trophy. The man's taken his last few breaths. That's inconvenient. You remember me, Chief? Do you think I can see who you are behind the mask? Buster? You let me go a week ago, the day the old man died. I hope they treat you better here. Well, it ain't bad. They value what I do, sort of thing. You need help? Let the Bachelor go. Ah, sure, you can have him. Tit for tat. Let me talk to the guys. Thank you. Glad I saved that kid. Let's see. In the official group of game, mostly art from fans. Thank you. If it weren't for you, those little buggers would have spilt my guts. However, you shouldn't have let yourself be run by them. The kids are arming up, and I have a strong suspicion these arms may go off at any moment. What the hell did you want with that tower in the first place? I have every reason to believe that the polyhedron plays a key part in the history of this settlement. It's not actually a part of town. It stands on its own, yet they have to do an inextricable connection. One cannot last long without the other. Yet they do have an inextricable connection. Tell me, have you ever been to the abattoir? I have. Why? Did you take the blood from there? I didn't. It was the reason why I went there in the first place. I wanted to take a soil sample and talk to the foreman. He didn't seem the talkative type, though. Have you taken something? Anything? No, but... You know, it was Little Mite that had announced when the pass was going to open. What you may not know is that it opened because they've carried a parcel out. Who has? Butchers and those hide-clad thugs. Where'd they go? I took no notice of it. It was dark. Also, I ran inside immediately. Thank you, Onyon. This time you've been of help. Okay, so that's... Oh, man, that's... These are interesting. Like in DeviantArt. I like this. The different perceptions of the character's town. With The Bachelor, it was still a hill, but you got to see all the veins and whatnot, and you got to see the polyhedron piercing into it. This is kind of sad, looking at the bull down here with this giant thing arched into its back. Which is, of course, drawing out the blood. Okay, so... Where do I need to go? Commanders arrived on the train today. Town Hall. We got that done. Okay. I need to step away for just a second because I need to go use the restroom and probably let my dog inside. And I'm not sure where to go, so if anybody would like to give me a little bit of a hint as to where I should start looking... Oh, return to Oyun. Thank you. Okay. So I will do that. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back, guys. Need like 2 minutes. Okay, the polyhedron looks like an axe of an executioner. That's interesting. Certainly a change from the original. Okay, I'm back. We're going to try returning to Oyun since that's what we think is the next bit of progress. Yeah, it is. I should have just bothered to look at my quest. The Bachelor is free. Okay. So, Khan's dogheads have captured the Bachelor and are keeping him somewhere below the sausage production line. The Bachelor is free again. I don't suppose he was able to sneak into the Sanctum of the Kin and steal the sacred blood, but he might know someone who did. With the circumstances of the sacrilege established, I believe the Bachelor can be trusted. The time has come to relay the story to Foreman Oyun. Okay. That is a lot of information. But we're doing alright, and I didn't need to shoot anybody, so yay us. Also big on the upside, all of this area should be nice and not infected. Should be pretty burned out, but it won't be infected. Oh, you mean on this? Looks kind of like an executioner's axe hovering over the bull. That's actually kind of correct. I didn't even think about that, but the polyhedron's shape doesn't match here what it does here. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to keep going. Well, okay, grab the organs, then keep going. Because there's another herb trader near here. And I think I might want to communicate with him. Maybe not right this second, but out that way on the way back from the abattoir or something like that. I might be able to get more brown tweer from him. No, I don't want to use the gun for that. You do have bandages, so we're going to do that real quick. You, however, I'm going to need to shoot. This is why I wanted to have shells. Because I can't risk him just throwing crap at me and trying to kill me on the way back. Go away, rat. I don't want to get torched because of you. I would love to try and stop and get more stuff to eat, but I don't have time. Ugh. Yes, I'm understanding very quickly why people said bring bandages. And have them on hand. I get it now. And I don't like it. But I get it. Okay. Let's go talk to Oyun, hopefully very, very quickly. Excuse me. I'm fine, puppy. Don't worry about me. Joe always checks on me whenever I sneeze. There's a little head down here poking in between the armrest of my chair. Okay. Usually if I sneeze twice. If I sneeze once, she kind of perks her head up and kind of wonders what's going on. If I don't do it again, she's fine. If I sneeze again, she has to get up, come over, and, like, check on me. Yep, health's dropping again. Unsurprisingly. Well, we did still manage to trade another bandage from one of the vagrants, so I could use another one if I need to. Hey, you're in my way. Move. Save. We can overwrite that one. That's fine. We did the bachelor thing, so we're good.
Mother Bot,
Oyun.
was it not the last
Onyon didn't steal the blood. I can testify to that. He saw 2 butchers and 3 bone breakers take something out of the abattoir. Sounds true. 2 children of Bodho and 3 worms are missing. You have passed the trial. What do you want to know? I want to know the truth. Ask me then. Here inside the vein of Bodho, no one will dare lie to you. That is why knowledge drips scarcely from me like clotting blood from a wound. Who did my father have in mind? What is this Udurg creature marked by this brand? A creature of the kind that is always around, the body that contains the world. Any body contains a world. Yours doesn't, mine doesn't. The world in your head is not a world, it is mold. What sacrifice am I meant to make? You will learn that tomorrow if you pass the next trial, Kindred One. Don't get ahead of yourself. I will come tomorrow. Okay, so that's completed, which means now, if I want to, and I kind of do, I could go rest up at my home with some painkiller or something to bring my exhaustion level back to a manageable amount. Foreman needs more time to come to terms with what he has learned. It seems he is less shaken by the theft of the blood than by the treachery of the faithful. Tomorrow, the story will continue. So, we've completed the first of the 3 quests by Oyun, which makes me very happy. So, I need to pretty much just get through the day. What I will probably do is head back to my little workshop area. Ooh, somewhere closer by, maybe? Maybe not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at my map here. Okay, so I'm going to leave the abattoir by the south entrance, and I'm going to come over here and check with these guys, and hopefully they've got some brown tweer. I may use a bandage if necessary, which it probably will be, to bring my health up a bit. But the idea is to get the brown tweer and whatever I want to bring infection back down, because it's starting to come up a little bit, and it's not high, but I want it as gone as I can get it before I rest, because I don't want my health to continue to deplete. And the idea as well is maybe I can rest for a little bit, 2 or 3 hours, bring that exhaustion level way down, then I could, in theory, wake up, take Meridorm, and continue to rest to bring my health back up the rest of the way. That way I don't have to use very many bandages, which I will probably want to have for tomorrow's test, but we can still continue going through the day. And that's also going to make this day really short, honestly, because I'm going to have to rest a lot. Alright, so the fastest way from here, I basically need to head left around the graveyard. Yeah, okay. So that's the first trial done. And 2 more to go. But that also means that the main quest for day 9 is finished. Which is exciting, because it's the 3 last days, 9, 10, and 11, the last 3 real days, are always the most intriguing to me, because that's where everything kind of starts to come to a point. That's where the pressure really gets turned up. You know, the army arrives, the Inquisitor's here, the plague is worse than ever, everyone's racing to find a cure, and time becomes of the essence very quickly. Key nose, take it. Herbs worm. Oh good, he's got brown tweer. Okay, so let me just give him pretty much everything. I don't want any of it. I should have some blood in here somewhere too. Where is my blood? Needles. I swear to God, I've got blood in here as well. Did I not pick up the blood too? I thought I did. Should have. It's in there somewhere. Alright, let's just get the tweer first. 2. I can afford 2. I still have 2 left over. There's got to be blood in here. Okay, hold on. Let me cancel this real fast. Move, check, other. No, I don't have blood. Okay, well, alright. Well, I'll give you what I've got. You can give me the brown tweer. Take 2 of them. And then I'll leave. And am I back on the right track? Yeah, pretty much. Nobody else has given me any letters or instructions, so we're doing alright so far. I've always been really good about never letting my exhaustion build up too much, because I kind of just assumed, from some of the early descriptions you get in the game, I was just sort of under the impression that you don't want to let any one of those bars get all the way up or all the way down, depending on which one they are. Because if they do, you'll just basically keel over and die. I went too far. Apparently that's not the case. I'd imagine hunger is probably very similar to exhaustion is, where you don't just die, but it probably starts to negatively impact your health if you let it go for too long. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. I don't mind overwriting that because it's the main quest, and I haven't received... yeah, anything else yet. No other quests, no other tasks, no other letters, so we're good. All that we had to do today so far was that main quest, which we've done and wrapped up by 1 in the afternoon on day 9. Okay, so I wanted to bring my exhaustion down. In the remake, there won't be notes or audio cassettes or books like in BioShock. That's fine by me. I think the game probably does... it's probably best for this game that that doesn't happen. I wouldn't mind necessarily finding a book here and there that you can sort of read to get a little bit of information, but this game definitely, one of the best things I can say about it is that interaction with the characters is how you learn. And that's one of the things that I've always really liked about this game. Okay, so I need to... alright, I'm going to use 1 bandage. Well, let's use the tourniquet and a bandage. And then we're going to rest for at least 2 hours. Just to bring my exhaustion down. Okay, and we got another letter. Changeling's Choice. This is probably the same as the Bachelor's Choice, where she's basically telling me to stay out of her way. I know you've been told that I am a witch, not a saint. They may have even told you that I am the sand pest itself, wearing the masquerade of flesh and blood. They certainly must have told you that I save the castaway and condemn the ingenious. They said that I break the courageous and force them to submit to the plague. But let me tell you one thing. Saints and miracle workers are always covered in blood and filth. Their acts are not necessarily comprehensible to the common folk, who expect kindness instead of good, and courtesy instead of love. This is not who I am. I know what will happen in 3 days. I will be able to avoid the contradictions that keep you and the Bachelor in the dark. Remember, I will perform the miracle in the end. I will perform it with the help of the outcast and the evil, Bad Grief the thief, Foreman the villain, Alexander the cruel, Katerina the deceived, Lara the vengeful, Yulia the unbeliever, Anna the egotist, Aspity the heathen, and Reuben the oathbreaker. They will survive in order to die, and upon dying they will claim life everlasting. I need them for the miracle to work. Remember that. Clara. Well, good for you. Was there another letter in there, or just the one? Just the one, it looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to root out some more of my herbs here. Let's grab the black tweer, swevery, light whip, bloody tweer. Oh, I don't have a room. Put those away. Bloody tweer. I should probably put these away too, because I'm going to want the infected organs. Infected liver and infected kidneys. Okay. Because I want to bring that infection rate down again. So I'm just going to make a couple of these. I think it was one of those. That's brown and bloody. Swevery and white whip. Let's just try mixing all 4 of those together. What does that get me? 52 and 4. Okay, and then color again. Let's do 2 black and a swevery and a brown. Okay, and that's not too bad, and I've only got 2 more of those, so that's fine. Mix this with the Twirine. And then we'll do another one. Huh. Seems like the less effective they are at the beginning, the better it is overall for you. Okay, so now in drugs, I think I'm gonna take 1 or both of those probably, just to bring it all the way down. Okay, now I saved for a reason, so we're gonna use the Meridorm, and we are going to sleep for like 6 hours till my exhaustion is gone. And wake up. Okay, we got more letters. I have a letter. A remarkable guest has come to see me. She is asking about you. And it is already almost 9 o'clock in the evening. So the other thing I want to do real quick is put my knife back. And now we're going to go talk to Capella. Oh my god, my hunger too. Need to do that. Rations, bread, dried meat, and vegetables. Okay. Good on hunger. Alright, everything's good. Make a new save. A new one. Okay. I did like the item descriptions in the demo. Oh wait, sorry, hold on. In the remake, won't be notes, audio cassettes, or books. Will be item descriptions like in Marble Nest, but nothing else. I did like the item descriptions in the demo. I did too. Okay, so Capella. Fastest way to you is probably going to be head here across the river there to that. Okay. I don't actually know if there's going to be a quest involved with this, but frankly, I almost don't care. Just like in Dark Souls. Yeah, that's a good example of that. I almost don't care that it's going to be, if I can't complete another quest, I'll still try, just because extra money is never a bad thing, extra resources is never a bad thing, and it's always nice to know. It's good to talk and communicate and learn more. But my #1 goal for these next few days is always going to be complete the main quest. That's the critical part for me. I don't really care so much about the side quests right now. I want the main quests completed. I'm gonna go check this food shop real fast though, and the biggest reason for that, quite honestly, is just that I need to see new endings. As I recall with The Bachelor, let's get the dried fish, I'll leave the crackers. It was entirely possible if you had enough of whatever, enough panacea, enough schmauder, enough anything you could get your hands on to cure people, you could cure all of the bound of the other 2 heroes, and in doing so, you could opt to select their option for saving the town instead, which in theory means you could see the ending for one of the other characters. Well, I've already seen The Bachelors, and I've already seen what happens if you fail, so I desperately want to find out what happens with at least the Haruspex. Okay.
Have you seen the cannon? They say you can hit to the moon with it.
Why don't you speak to her? I cannot speak to you in her presence, just like that. She's older, you know. I feel awkward. You are the mistress of the house. I'll speak to your guest first if you want. Don't worry, Aglaya and I are tight.
Why are they playing me up?
Who put the fires out? There is a sense of purpose, a hostile will to the act, and most importantly, why? What happened? Signal fires were extinguished. At first, I thought this was done to destroy my credibility in the commander's eyes, but the fires were lit when they came, so there has to be another reason. It will be portrayed as my criminal negligence anyway, but the outcome will be different. What do you mean? It was my duty to light the fires. It is within conventional regulations to light signal fires in case of an outbreak of a dangerous disease that can spread across open terrain. A standard measure, the breach of which is severely punished. exceptionally severely in my case. Why would fires be a nuisance to anyone? Why put them out then? Someone must have had something to gain from this. What are they for? The fires serve as a warning to those who might want to enter the town oblivious of an epidemic. It was perplexing to see that the sites had been prepared in advance, though. All I had to do was place warning flags. The fires had been lit for other purposes. Do you, by any chance, remember why? No, I don't. The Termitary girl told me they were used to scare away wild animals and evil spirits. The herdsmen believe the steppe spawns ugly beasts from time to time to remind them of the hands that their fates are in. Marzipan Crow says there is one more reason to save all of the bound. Is there maybe an extra ending if everybody in the entire game lives? The Termitary girl told me they were used to scare away wild... why not just light them up again? Oh, please be so kind. Capella says some enthusiasts are on it already. She's angry with me, which is really telling. What does the old Gimski girl have to do with it? I came to speak to Vlad, and stopped by here, as you can see. Victoria informed me of the unpleasant news, and asked if it was I that had sent her friend on a scouting mission. It wasn't. I wonder who it was. We'll find out. Do I have a quest, then? No. So now I probably need to talk to you.
Have you seen the cannon? They say you can hit
the
to
moon with it. Yes. That deal with the fires was a mess. Bad fortune seems to be at my heels, but it was most likely inevitable. It is always those who are a part of my design that end up in danger. It's all a trial, and I've got no one to turn to but you. And who are these parts of your design? Yeah, but it is super secret. And yes, extra ending. So, okay, well, I was also told that if you're gonna save everybody, the easiest person to do it with is the Haruspex, so maybe I need to start stockpiling infected organs in an effort to create as much panacea as possible when I do finally get access to the blood. And who are these parts of your design? Several kids, I told you before, and your father before that, the outcast children, those who don't fit in the polyhedron, and those who have left it willingly. Taya Tachik, Notkin, Sticky, Murky, Grace, and one more boy, but we'll talk about him later. What do they have to do with the fires? The fires were put out. I don't really care about the fires themselves, and in fact I'm glad they're out. They made me feel terrified, and made the town look truly doomed. Sticky is risking his life because of them now. I thought Sticky was a little girl. What are they for, anyway? How is he risking his life? I don't know exactly. I think he and a friend of his were trying to catch that elusive albino by a fire, and now they want to light them up again in order to catch those who put them out. What for? Sticky's a brave boy. He thinks that... Oh, I'm probably thinking of Murky. That's the one who's a girl, I think. Extra ending, but not... Oh, extra, but not an ending. Significant, though. Okay. Sticky's a brave boy. He thinks the albino has something to do with the plague. He also knows the albino is always following the same route, and Iglea ordered the fires to be lit just by that path. Oh, it's merely his way of putting his bravery to the test. And where is he lighting them up? I don't know. Perhaps he's still at home? Talk him out of going there. The fires will be lit without him just fine. I'll ask the Bachelor to issue an order. Okay, I'll talk to him. Yeah, that's Sticky. Murky is the one I think I was thinking of. Murky's the one down there in the little train car. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Sticky, who's kind of a ways away from me, but I could probably get there. Capella thinks that Sticky has something to do with the signal bonfires being extinguished. She's also convinced the boy's life is in serious danger. Okay, I have vague recollections of something similar to this. I believe there was a quest involving that albino thing, and getting close to it is not fun. I probably want to shoot it. Alright, so we'll try and complete the quest. No promises on whether or not we actually will, because we got to it kind of late. But we made it to the main one, so no matter what, we're going to at least finish out day 10, it seems like. In record time, actually, since the vast majority of it was actually spent asleep recovering from that freaking trial. But we managed to save a lot of bandages, too, which is nice. Let's grab some water bottles while we're here if there are any, and we'll also stop in here and see if there are any more rations that I want. There certainly are. Fresh fish is always good. Vegetables are good. Meat is good. Okay, now I probably need to stop spending some money at this point because I've spent a lot. I think I've still got some other valuable stuff though, so if I really need the food, I can sell probably drugs, honestly. I've got a lot of those. Okay, I don't want to deal with him. I also don't really have a way around him though. Shoot. That guy is like right where I need to be. I can't get around him at all. Alright, screw it. If he comes after me, so be it. He'll probably try to throw the knife at me. I can outrun the knife. At least I don't... Yeah, we're fine. And they will probably start shooting and or torching him as he runs past, so do whatever you're gonna do. There you go. I got places to be. I can't wait for him. Just need to run this way and head north to Sticky's place. Is he still behind me? You bet he is. Whoa. Not cool. Man, I don't know how I managed to avoid both of those. That one might actually get me, though. I think there was a brown one that ran past. Yeah, but I can't afford to stop. I have to keep moving. If I stop, I'm gonna get shanked by that guy. Alright, we're gonna step in here just so he's off our back. Okay. And of course, Sticky is in the middle of the infected area. Because why wouldn't he be? Look at my map here. Am I walking past him? No. Okay, I'm where I want to be. Basically, at this point, I need to head left here, and that should be Sticky's house right there. Just got to get around to the front of it. Yeah, this is Sticky's place. Who the hell are you? Oopsie daisy, you're not who we were expecting. We can't take you on. Have you seen Sticky around? I'm looking for a little scamp myself. Why do you ask? He wants to crab our game. We're working, and he's unworking it back. Doesn't matter. There's good men guarding the fires who hate them soul and a halves. They just gotta stop crowding Earth and go guard the one on the other side of the river. They won't listen to us. Maybe you could tell them? Sticky, so you're waiting for him here? Yeah, I mean, we could go to the cemetery. That's where he's always meeting with them soul and a half. Someone's gotta be there. Or should we just wait a bit more? They actually could give us a thrashing. Kids like you get a thrashing sooner or later anyway, and a big one. Okay, so Sticky could be snooping around somewhere around here, unless the poisoned towns already ground that rascal to dust. Are they attacking me? Well, oh, crap. Ow, hey! Well, apparently I have to kill kids, which I did not want to do, but... They were attacking me, nothing I can do about it. I'll take those. And that, because it's probably something I can trade more stuff for. And I don't seem to have lost any reputation for doing that either. So I feel bad about the kids, but I guess that was required since I was even locked in the house. I couldn't get out. Oh, I wish you'd go away. Shoo. There we go. Alright, so now I gotta take the long way around. Who played the board game? IRL or Tabletop Simulator? I have! In both. I have the game. I did wind up backing it. Not during the Kickstarter, but I backed using their website a little while later. So I've played it twice? 3 times? I think 3 times in total I've played the game. No, twice. I think I played it twice. I think I played once as the Changeling and once as the Plague. I won as the Plague, and I came close as the Changeling, but couldn't quite swing a victory on that one. I don't remember fighting those dog heads. I don't think I had to. I think it was because I made a poor decision as to what my conversational response was. Let me look at my map here. Fastest way... yeah, I can just head straight down this street pretty much. There's going to be a lot of ugliness happening over here, though. Alright, I think we're good. Just need to run out this gate by Aspidy's house, and I can get to the cemetery from here. Although, I'm going to have them right on my ass the whole way, am I not? At least 2 of them will. Damn it. Okay, shoot. That's not ideal. Whoa! Right there. Okay. Alright, I gotta take these guys out, and I have to do it the hard way, because I don't have the time to change guns. God damn it. And a rat, too? Are you kidding me? Go away. You know what? Screw this. I'm going around into Aspidy's house. I can't afford to spend time fighting them. I should have ducked into Aspidy's house on the way, just to get them off my back, but I didn't think about it immediately. Okay. I should get them off my back, and then I can go from there. Anyway, as I was kind of thinking about before I was figuring out how to cope with all that, the board game actually plays out really well, and I really liked that. I mean, the way that I won with the board game was that the other players were so busy fighting each other that they didn't notice that the play got out of hand, and that's like the perfect scenario for what this game is to me. Okay, so save a new one again. Oi, Ripper, I'm Stump, remember me? Are you guys making fires here? You all look the same. Where's Sticky? Sniffing around somewhere, scouting or something, or maybe lighting the fire in the stone yard? Nah, don't matter. He'll be okay. Alright, let me help you. Got matches? You? That'd be so cool. We don't have no fuel, but I can do it with a self-made lighter. You'll see how great I am with flint and steel. Come with me. It's safer with you along. Perhaps we'll even find Sticky. I'll go first. You keep behind me. Signal fire's way out there. Okay, if I'm going to do this, I think I'm going to want the gun. Just in case. Alright, time 22:41. I'm probably not going to be able to finish this quest, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Also, I have played the tabletop game IRL as well. Good. Not enough people play tabletop games anymore. I like Tabletop Simulator in that you can play with other people, but there's something about just sitting around a table and playing with friends that I really like. Yep, okay, keep heading this way. And that kid's taking a while to catch up. Fortunately, nobody seems to be chasing him. Yeah, if I have to wait for this kid to catch up to me, there is no way I'm going to finish this quest by midnight. Whoa. Oh, it's the Dongs. Okay. Give me that. Oh, do I not have enough room for it? Nope. Alright, drop that. I don't want it. Whoa, what are you doing? Hey, fuck off. Leave the kid alone. Reload. I said leave the kid alone. I missed. God damn it. Boy's dead. I won't be able to light the bonfire without him. Alright, well we saved, so why don't we load back from here and try again. And this time, I'll get out there ahead of them and take them out. And we'll see what happens. I have played in Tabletop Simulator because few people want to play in real life. Yeah, that's always the trick, is finding the people to join you in your escapades. Where's Sticky? Alright, let me help. Never know. Okay. Inventory. I keep doing this. Inventory, change to the gun, and we're good. Alright, so I'm just going to race out there ahead of the kid, take out the worms and the dog head, and then he can light it when he catches up. Time 22:44, so it's like an hour and 15 minutes. So if there's more than one signal fire to light, there's no way we're doing all these. And frankly, even if there's only one signal fire, maybe if all I have to do is talk to Capella, we can get back and complete it. But if I have to go find Sticky on the other side of town, no way. He should be fine, though, because I'm pretty sure I'm only in trouble. Oh, right, and then this other, drop that. If I don't complete the main quest, you can tell the boy to stay back. Well, I could, but I'm just going to take him out while I'm here. This will be faster, and he should still... Yep, there he is. Screw you. And... Oh, how did I miss? I hit him square in the back of the head on that. Might be the gun that's starting to get a little bit... It's starting to break down. I need to get it repaired. Light the fire. Okay. 3 bonfires left. Oh, are you kidding me? Sticky's friend has promised to light 4 bonfires in the earth. Somebody else will take care of the knots and stone yard. The mysterious saboteurs seem to have left, but I would expect to encounter them soon enough. Yeah, there is no way I'm lighting all of these. 3 more down here, 2240, and it's 2,300 hours. Well, I guess we'll get going. Is he still following? Yeah. I've got the shells, so I can do it, I guess. May as well make whatever progress we can, but I do not think we're going to complete this. Information age. Yep, the internet is a wonderful thing. Okay, so it should be like straight over this way somewhere. Yeah, I'm on the other side of it. Yep, there it is. With, oh good, thugs with knives on this one. Well, you guys will be easy enough to take out. Reload, please. Quickly. Okay. And he's got to get his butt up here and light this fire, and it's only taking about 15 minutes. Maybe we can do this. There is good loot off those you kill around the fires. Might as well try. Oh, I should have checked that. I didn't think to check the worms or the other guy. Light the fire. Ooh, you got nuts. Those are good for trading. And I want the organs. Okay. And we're going to try and move quick here. What's this? Earrings? Yeah, I don't have the room for those right now, and I want to just get this done with if I can. Alright. I'll probably come back to you later when I'm not pressed for time. Game will probably have a high rating because of this. I mean the dog heads. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it will. I mean, overall. It's going to have at least a teen rating, but you'll notice, too, when you shoot them, there's blood, so... That'll probably get amped up to higher difficulty. What the hell are you? You're creepy looking. Oh, I know these things. Oh, God. Go down. You were supposed to die after the first shot, let alone the second. Yeah, I need to let him get closer, I think, before I use him. Where are you going? Light the fire. Quickly now. He's got a schmouter on him. I'm taking that. That right there could make it worth the quest. Do I have? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's get going. We got one left. And of course it's around the cattle. Time? 23.5. Alright, we're going to move quick here and use a quick bandage because I don't have a lot of health. Oh, we're gonna be cutting this close. But I'm gonna try and do it. M or 18 plus. Probably M, I would think. Given all of the... Some of the quests that existed were pretty M-rated, too. And, I mean, you've got the herb brides doing their dance, and the possibility of them getting murdered, things like that, all kind of loops together. You're done. Oh, I gotta reload. Shit. Do I not have any more? Oh, crap. Okay, well, that's problematic. Stop it. No, no, no. I need to switch to a knife. At least these guys don't have a lot of health, so I can take care of them quickly. Come on, quit ducking and go down, you obnoxious little prick. Die! Jesus! Light the fire. Damn it, well, I better use another bandage now. God damn. I don't know why that guy was such a big deal. And yes, the Schmauder was definitely the big one. Light it, light it, light it. We're out of time. We got 6 minutes. Light the freaking fire, kid. Every bonfire's been lit. Anyone who travels from the steppe will see the signal fires. Okay, I'll go to Sticky's place then. See you. So, I'm still not going to complete the quest, because now that I've done that, they still want me to go all the way up to Sticky's. That's not going to happen. So, at this point, I don't like how high that infection's building either. We need to go to the town hall. I've only got, 2 minutes till midnight, so I'm not going to be able to complete the quest. So we'll go head to the town hall. Day's over.
Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mine performance is being rehearsed.
But yes, thank you for reminding me to loot them. That Schmauder is a big deal. I probably won't use it, but if any of my guys get sick, I'm going to want it. A letter from Aglaé Lilich on the sacrifice that was prophesized. I know the ritual of proportionate sacrifice very well. To keep something precious that is condemned to extinction, a sacrifice of equal value must be offered. What is this offering that you are meant to make? Nobody knows. Be very careful, however. There are many people these days who crave destruction. Many people will want to lead you down the wrong path, or to use you to their own benefit. A. Can I walk through this? No. You can walk through it in the steppe, but you can't walk across the river there. Can I come in here? No. I was hoping I could come in and come out and change up the infection areas. Okay, so we just need to get to the town theater. If we can get there... seems like a good place to save, and we're going to test, and fingers crossed, very, very much, that it will maintain the saves now that we've cleared out the excess save files. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably have to maybe do some research, see if there's a fix for it, and then... I don't know. We'll talk about that when we need to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it yet, so... Man, I really need to start trading out for shotgun shells again. In the meantime... Well, I don't need to worry about you. Not really. Look at my map, please. Not there. Yeah, straight across is fine. He might start chasing me. I don't care. We're almost out of here. Watch out for that. Overall, we've done a pretty good job dodging most of those infection clouds, except for a couple of places here and there. Alright.
My orders were to destroy every building in this town and then to shoot everyone who survives the bombardment. The military only comes when there's nothing to fix anymore. I'm keen on breaking that habit, though. I know that the people that can change the course of the catastrophe have been working here for some time. We will only destroy the thing pointed at by a healer who can argue in favor of taking such action.
How about not shooting at all?
If we don't shoot anything at all, the consequences will be devastating. You wanted freedom of choice. So choose a massive shelling or a single pinpoint strike. One way or another, we'll put an end to this circus.
Man, this one's grim. All right. You don't usually, but I'm going to check to see if you got anything to say.
What?
You don't. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the saves. And I'm going to make a new save. Then I'm going to go back into the saves, and I'm going to clear out some of these old ones. Excuse me. Because I don't really feel like I need to keep all of them. I'll keep the one that's in the middle of the day there, but I'll get rid of most of the rest of them. There's lots of day 9s. We'll just clear them out. Okay, so now we got a day 6. There are very few saves compared to when we started. And we've got the one from day 10 right there. I'm even going to make a second one just in case. And now what we're going to do... Soviet Gulag, yep. So I'm going to quit. It won't end the stream. And we're going to reload the game. And I'm going to see if those save files are still there. If they are, then great. Problem solved. If they're not, then I'm going to have to make some decisions about what I'm going to do. I just need to wait for a second, and then I can upload the button again. Fingers crossed, guys. I really don't want to have to redo all of this. I mean, I like the game, but I'd rather not have to play through the last, X number of days that I had to do to get this to work in the first place. Load. Okay, so the day 10 saves are there, so that must have been the problem. That's my suspicion. There was just too many different save files, and it couldn't overwrite them anymore or whatever, and so it sort of kept them in a cached version but never put them into the save game slots. So anyway, problem solved. You don't have to worry about that. Thank you everybody who tuned in or who is watching the recording later for sticking through it. We had to play through the second half of day 7 last time and all of day 8 this time, but we made it through day 8 and day 9. We're in day 10 and the save files are still there. So the next time we play, we can start in day 10. We've only got 2 days left for the main stuff and then the epilogue day, and we'll kind of decide how we want to do that. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and hit that like button, leave comments in the section below, and we'll see everybody next week, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for day 10 of the Haruspex Pathologic Classic storyline. See you guys later.